outside every 20 minutes and just didn't get any sleep until 4 a.m. when I called my dad and was like, come get this dog. You have an outdoor kennel you can put her in that is plenty big for a dog her size, because you used to be able to fit like 8 adult, fucking labs in it. So she went up there where she can shit all she wants without bothering me. And I slept for 40 minutes and then got up and then caught the last express bus downtown with seconds to spare, and was useless until my boss bought me a 48-ounce coffee. And the moment that wears off, my heart is going to stop. So I'd like to be home by then. Well, no, because if I have a NOS now, I'm going to be up for another 12 hours.
Well, how about if you only have like a shot of it?
For that long is a problem because.
Yeah, I'm not seeing.
If you're awake, if you're awake for more than 36 hours straight, you are legally drunk.
I thought you were going to go to the brain
My
damage
maximum
thing.
was 4 days. I stayed up all of convergence.
Yeah, I'm
Day 3, I built a bunch of armor before I fucking played for somebody.
I've certainly felt that way too.
I'm coming up on hour 36, and I started having hallucinations around like 28 or 29. So,
Day 4,
Then you're a lightweight then, huh?
almost day 5 was crazy.
well,
My buddy came and talked to me.
all through
Right
college,
here. I thought he was way across the room. I'm like, what? He's like, shut up, dude. I'm right here. I'm like, oh.
all through college, I was in school full time, 40 hours a week, and I would work 2 jobs that were 60 to 80 hours apiece, and I just didn't fucking sleep. And then I tried to do that again a year or 2 ago, and I just, after fucking one day, I was dumb.
You worked 2 60-hour jobs, and we're just going to school for 40 hours a week.
Yeah.
That is 160 hours. How many hours are in a week?
Well, it's 24
Fucking-
times 7.
No, I'm
Yeah.
off, my dude.
Yeah, I know, right? And let me guess, like, whenever you had a day off, you just, like, out.
If I were lucky enough to have a day off. So my schedule on a weekend would be Friday up at 5
7
a.m.
days a week,
Go do
24 hours a
class.
day. 7 times 24.
Yeah, I know.
I go to the
I'm doing
restaurant.
crazy
168, so you literally have 28 hours left over to sleep.
Yeah, and I just straight up did not sleep on weekends because it was school in the morning. I'd close at the restaurant. I'd go open the gas station. I'd be at the gas station to the end of my shift. Go to the restaurant and close it, and then I'd get up and open the gas station and close the restaurant, and then go to school in the morning. Thank God for Adderall.
I'm surprised you ain't
welcome.
dead.
It's basically meth. Adderall is just prescription meth.
Yeah. Well,
I know there's one.
Speed.
Well,
No.
No.
it's an amphetamine. Yeah,
Yeah.
They're all the same fucking thing.
It's like a mixture between the two, but it's not deadly for you unless you take like 12 of them.
All right.
I mean at once, not throughout the day.
Yeah,
Throughout the day
yeah.
will be fine.
I mean, if you take 12 consecutively and ride them all the way out, you're going to have been awake for so long that yes, you will die.
I had a
He's
coworker.
just being like, what's good? I'm like, these are my final hours, my dude. What do you mean? I'm probably not going to wake up.
It's
Oh,
like
no. You can survive with no sleep for extended periods of time. It won't kill you. Like, I mean, you'll start hallucinating.
you'll
you know?
experience ego death. Yeah,
Ego death.
I heard this a while ago.
You've never done
maybe like
psychedelics.
a couple
Done what?
a couple weeks ago.
You
Clearly never
experience
done
death
psychedelics.
without actually dying.
Ego death is your brain essentially thinks you're dead, and your conscious being goes through death, but then you just come back to your body. It's the most fucked up thing you'll ever do.
You can do it while
You
you're
sound like
young, too.
you speak from experience.
Yeah, he speaks from experience too. I'm guessing.
No. You can do it with alcohol too. I've done it.
Yeah, and then he vomited.
And all no, that wasn't here. This was
No,
at
you
Convergence my first year when I was 21.
Yeah.
You know those UV cake bottles? I shouldn't
Oh,
say
hell
that. No,
yeah.
it was CryptoCon. UV cake. Somebody passed me a bottle of chocolate cake and I just fucking chugged it because I could. It tastes just like chocolate cake. I'm like, great. And they're like, yo, bottle go, and I'm chugging the other one that they have. It's the fucking vanilla cake. And like, you good? I'm like, yeah.
But
He doesn't remember anything.
Oh, I
after
remember
that.
everything.
yeah, well, I mean, DMT is the chemical that your brain releases when you die. So if you just fucking supercharge that right into your receptors, it does exactly as marketed. Yeah.
We here at the Campaign with No Name do not condone or condemn experiencing this. Just do it in a
Makes your
safe
life flash
location.
before your eyes.
If you should,
And then
Do
you wake
it
up
in
and
a
you're like,
safe
what the fuck was
location.
that?
right?
Start with acid before you do DMT. Acid is a fucking cakewalk compared to DMT. Oh my god.
You do it, hit an acid,
Don't you
do
mean a cake
mushroom.
chug?
That's his thing. Alright.
No,
He's a dangerous kid.
that one I should have been dead, by all means.
Well, I don't know. After surviving drinking isopropyl alcohol, I'm
I
beginning to
think that was
question
before.
your like
No, that
humanity.
was here.
I was
No, I
weeks
know.
ago.
No, I know. I'm saying his cake chugging was before the drinking of
No,
blood
I
alcohol.
understand this.
My cake chugging was when I hit 21. I haven't drank that much.
Yeah. No, I'm just saying. I would not surprise if he like survived like freaking blowfish or pufferfish venom.
You have to keep in mind that he emits an aura around him that makes you immune to death by things that can absolutely kill you. His dog has consumed more chocolate than I have.
Antifreeze, rat poison, and
Well,
something
well,
else all at the same
well-
time, and it was fine.
Well, you know what rat poison is, right?
Arsenic.
Huh?
Arsenic.
What?
It's arsenic, isn't it?
No. Rat poison is a blood thinner.
Oh.
It's like a supreme blood thinner. So what happens to the rats is if they don't bleed to death from fighting once they get back to their nest, they just melt inside.
That's sick as hell.
Yeah, it's like aspirin on Megadeth steroids.
Yeah.
I mean, that's why you
And-
can legitimately use rat poisoning for what kind of blood infections was it? Like you take a little bit of rat poison to thin it out.
I'm not entirely sure.
That's in a very dire situation.
No. Actually, you can.
And you want
last
something
resort.
stronger than that rat poison to counter out the rat poison.
you know what else is an anticoagulant or a blood thinner?
Yeah.
Pineapple.
Yeah, just squeeze it right into your veins.
Yeah, no.
Get that
Blood
juice in
thinner,
there.
rat poison, great. Is it the camel spider or whichever one gives you the boner for like 12 hours?
I think
That's what it was.
Yes.
No,
Yes.
you take that blood thinner, you get that bitch to bite you like twice.
Oh God.
Here's the thing.
It's gonna be the most painful fucking boner you've ever had. But you'll be alive.
The reason that is so deadly is because blood is not supposed to stay down there that long. If your erection lasts that long, your dick will become gangrenous, like pretty quickly after like the 5-hour mark, and then your dick will fall apart and all your blood will fall out.
Well,
Cool.
well, no,
That's one hell of a way to go, right?
Okay, so yeah,
How'd you die?
so-
My dick blew up.
when
Wow, what bitch blew you?
Oh,
it
no.
wasn't a
It blew up. What do you mean? Everywhere.
well, the
bitch.
thing is,
We're
what
ghosts.
happens
We
is
don't have anything below the waist. How can you show me? Hole there.
No, it's like this is just entirely gone like the hollows. Just, what the hell? Just clean cut.
I mean,
Well,
it's not
it's
exactly
horseman.
clean, but
see what. Well, actually, what happens when you get a boner?
I
is
am
the
the
blood
rider
goes in there
of
and it
death.
stays.
What do you mean?
Yeah.
Right, because
Would
it
they
doesn't
be
circulate.
pestilence at that point?
It just
Who
dies
might be
and
pestilence?
basically coagulates.
Rider of
Right.
pestilence.
So which is
What do you
why
mean?
Which
like
causes
I have
gangrene
no
and all
dick.
these other.
right, but yeah,
I'm the
because there's
dickless
no
rider.
circulation there.
Yeah.
But which is why like Viagra commercials say if you have something that lasts more than 4 hours, see a doctor immediately.
Yeah, because that's when it starts to be like, okay, well, this isn't going to be healthy,
Mm-hmm.
and then
welcome to the Campaign with No Name, where we will start with dog diarrhea and medical facts.
oh hey, we last week we forgot to mention castrating reindeer, so I guess we have to double down this week. Or no, we did mention it.
Yeah, we did.
Because it definitely went in the quote book when he said something, and I said, "You castrated a dead reindeer?"
That might have been Monday, actually.
I mean, time space is absolutely goddamn irrelevant to me.
So,
Like, I was on your couch 2 days ago, but the couch I was on then is millions of miles away because our planet keeps moving, and so does its solar system, and so does the galaxy and the universe.
all right then, Jaden Smith, calm down.
I'm going to take that as a compliment.
You really shouldn't.
I know I shouldn't, but I'm going to.
The last time we were at the campaign with no name, the party tossed a bag over his shoulder.
Is that soda? Is that Big Red? Is that Big Red?
It's Coke.
Oh, fuck you.
No. Big
Sorry.
red cream soda.
No.
I'm just...
You desire Big Red.
Yes.
Is it not easy to find?
It is. You can get it at Cub.
Okay.
You can get Big Red a cup?
Yeah, okay.
Sorry, hold on. I need a beverage in me before we start. Oh, okay.
He's got a 12-pack in his bedroom.
I will accept. Anyway, continue with your magic funny words.
Yes.
Funny word.
Continue with your funny words,
Hold on.
Magic Man.
I'm gonna give it about 30 seconds.
Hold on,
That's my bet.
How does it go? I like your funny words, Magic Man. Was that the line?
I think so.
Yeah.
What is that from? I should know what that's from.
Fuck.
No, not that.
The show where JFK was in high school? Do you know what I'm talking about?
No.
Fuck. I just sounded...
Was it The Simpsons?
I was...
Did they say The Simpsons one time?
I think it's like Clone High or something. Hold on, I'll Google it.
How's it going?
We're not gonna get anything done when it's 6 players.
I like your funny words, Magic Man.
Yeah.
Hey, Jakey, use quick attack.
Drake. Oh fuck. Drake is a Pokemon now.
I like your funny words, Magic Man.
Just throw a cat at the girlfriend.
Me when British people.
Fair enough. So when last we left off, they managed to survive a T-Rex attack. They gathered the recently re-deaded. 2 of the party decided to bum rush it to a tent that only one of them was aware of.
I still don't know how he got there, because he technically said he was ahead of me. So
if you remember, he waited at the brief moments to find out where you were going, and then chased after you, and then you only slowed down to yeet him into the tent because you saw someone moving inside.
Hold on, I thought Roland told me where I was going.
no, he did. He just pointed.
Oh.
He just pointed.
Yeah,
So-
me and him were busy doing last raids.
Yep.
The two
Thank
of
you
the
for helping
players.
with that, by the way.
2 players actually showed respect for the NPC who helped them along the way.
That bitch let me ride a fucking T-Rex. Of course I'm gonna bury him with honors.
I had no emotional
He was
connection
my
to this
pet
character
druid
that I
for,
met
like-
once.
3 sessions.
We've got the druid and the cleric over
I
the.
didn't know him all that well, besides the fact that he showed up when someone wanted to kill was there, so yeah, about that's the only...
So we got the cleric and the druid with the zombie druid in the ground, just going. Guarding bolt!
Zombie.
Guarding bolt!
I don't need to alert the rest of the fucking forest that's out there what we're doing. And I ain't
Right.
wasting spell slots for
You
that.
give a 21 gun salute in the middle of a war zone.
Yeah.
I don't think anyone's gonna notice.
No, it's gonna be that one point. Be like,
Well, here's the thing.
beep. I'm calling a favor. Yeah, nope. No, the big one, the big round one that fires lots of things. Okay.
Pulls a Gatling gun from the future. Like, how useful would that be in war? Probably would have been useful, but it's empty now.
Well, probably would have been useful, but I gotta return it. What?
This is
Throws it back through the mirror.
It's a freaking magic missile cannon.
Just give me 13 more levels of Artificer. And
Speaking of, gimme, I want it.
What is this?
The cauldron, yeah.
That's not a cauldron, it's a book.
It's a cauldron now.
Well, if you want a cauldron,
I don't.
this is
Hey,
Oh, that's
Hey.
fucking adorable.
Hey,
Here's a
we
sneak
have-
peek of something. I'll be painting these for something later. I mean, it's literally just 2 cauldrons with a variation on flame height.
So, I
Oh,
don't think
okay.
cauldrons are supposed to be cute.
What?
I don't think
Alright,
cauldrons are supposed to be cute.
They are
Yeah.
if they're a cauldron of everything.
So like, if you cut like 2 holes in a cauldron, and did 2 cauldrons like in the sides,
It'd be a black
right?
lantern.
and you put them on your put them on your shoulders.
Do not say cauldron pauldron.
They'd be cauldrons. They'd be highly effective too.
They would.
They'd be heavy as shit. No, it wouldn't even be cauldron pauldrons. You take a giant cauldron, you cut 3 holes in it, 1 for your head and 2 for your
Yep,
arms.
there you go. Yep.
And then you put 1 on your head. That's called clunk.
Cauldron plate.
Yeah.
So, after giving a 21 cantrip salute up into the sky for their dearly departed, you
You got
know,
enough slots for it.
yeah, cantrips. The
I could just
barbarian,
toll over the dead, just bong, 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 bong.
the gnome and the half-orc decided to engage in slight pleasantries with the skeletal horseman.
Slight pleasantries?
Slight pleasantries, yes. Not pissing him off. Which I believe you were tempted to do.
He did. He tried.
Why?
It didn't
Hold
work.
on. Was I anything but polite to the man?
No, you were quite rude.
You were quite polite, yes.
Yes.
But I
Thank
merely am pointing out the fact that you tend to test the waters with literally everyone else.
He
Yes.
doesn't test the He doesn't test the waters.
I
He
died.
He walks up to the edge, pauses for a half a second. Cannonball!
Oh,
Boom!
no.
There's
There's no
lot of
pause.
stuff in here.
Yep.
Alvin has 0 sense of self-preservation.
Get
Yes.
the 5th level artificer,
He's
you can make an arcane firearm.
Well, an arcane firearm is just a wand.
It could be anything that you turn into a.
Well, it could be a wand I carve into a
How
gun.
many shots does it?
I don't know.
Get?
I just did a little skim read, which is rare for me to read anything. So
That's actually true. Let's give it up for Zach.
He's one-handed clapping.
that's my ass.
So,
He's one-handed clapping your ass.
the
Maybe.
will that make Lynn jealous or excited?
I don't know. She can't really hear me right now. I had to go in there and throw a cat at her.
Okay. Now,
Yes.
uh,
If that
the-
isn't love.
the gnome decides to show the skeletal horseman where to find the deck of many things.
No, that was his idea.
That was me.
I could have grabbed
Because
the
the
old
gnome didn't know where it
You could've?
was.
Which
Yeah.
one?
Himgorians.
Alright, is that a
Coral.
cleric?
Himgorians.
It's in the cleric section.
I didn't have the book back then!
Well, I looked it up
Yeah.
online too, but it wasn't in the clear thingy.
Thank you.
It's totally not like I can't.
Let's switch over.
Yeah,
If it's a domain...
it's not a domain.
Oh, it's not a domain, it's just a spell?
Yep.
Oh, is that a feat then?
First level clear features.
Actually, Tasha's introducing
Oh, you
a
have
way
it?
for you to change
What?
subclasses.
You have it?
I'm still reading.
Yeah, have you not read the book?
I've already got
I
Spirit
bought
Shroud.
it yesterday, and then
Oh.
I went to work.
So I've already got the Shroud for it.
Mm-hmm.
And the Vitality thing is before that. It's at 3rd level.
But yeah, Tasha's introduces a way to
Yeah.
change
So we get a
subclasses.
nice long
Yes,
rest.
because, nothing says
You change your
hardcore
spell slots, you just get the
gamers
shroud.
like, oh, we can redo literally anything. Here you go.
Well, and the thing is,
Yeah.
it's D&D. You know,
D&D,
as
I literally
will.
only get 1 page for Cleric.
as the DM, you can just say, you know what, this would be cool. Let's do this.
Did you just find that?
There's a full can of Baja Blast under the table.
It's wild what you can find when you clean.
Throw it in the freezer.
I know. No, I'm not throwing it in the freezer.
Oh, we just like wait 10 minutes and then.
Oh, it's already cold.
How?
Because it's cold.
The AC was on until 5.
That was under a blanket.
No, it wasn't.
A blanket is
What's
insulation.
really nice now is at 4th level, I can switch
Yeah,
on a cantrip.
against the AC, which is outside of it.
Well, the reason that a blanket keeps us warm is because
When
when
you
you
reach a level
generate heat,
in this class
if
that grants an ability
you put something
for
cold inside a
feature,
blanket,
you can
it will
replace
stay
one
cold
cantrip
longer.
you learned from this class's
It
spellcasting
wasn't
feature
cold
with
going
another
underneath the
cantrip from
blanket,
Clerk's
presumably.
you don't know that.
I
don't know
think
a lot
I
of
might have
things.
made a mistake purchasing that book because now Zach is interested in the clerical list and he's all like, "Hey, I want this."
I've already got the cantrips I want. Fuck that. I'm not gonna get rid of an ability score improvement for a fucking cantrip.
Oh, you have to get rid of an ability score improvement?
When you level up, that gives you an ability score improvement feature. You can replace one cantrip you learn. Oh no,
that happens.
Every time I get an improvement, I can do it. Never
Yeah.
mind.
That's all
Eighth
classes,
level, I
actually.
can drop a blessed strike.
All
Mm-mm.
casting classes.
Yes.
And then it drops down to other domains. Oh, never mind. I
I
got
can't believe you got him to read that. You're like the fucking miracle worker with water. Tosh.
Technically, I did ask him for this.
Tosh.
Fuck is the other one? That's a new one.
So
Most of these words are new.
the gnome decides to
What?
show the horseman the way to finding the correct chest.
No, that was him.
Oh, that was him?
That was me.
Oh, that was him? Well, I want to blame the gnome because that's typically how we get away with shit.
Typically, that's correct.
One of the party members gives away the secret of the deck of many things.
That's the box you want. Go get it.
Yeah.
Well, sure.
Basically.
If it's not the gnome, be vague about it. But if
Yes.
it's the gnome, you put the blame right on him. You NPR.
You act like you're
Well played.
That's a new one.
gnome.
Yeah.
The gnome prejudice.
I like what I have, but I'm like, ooh, the
Association.
artwork's for this pretty.
That
I hear
spelling
Twilight
doesn't work,
is
but
No, it is.
Like
The G
I could
isn't
use it
emboldened.
for myself.
The N
because
is
of the
emboldened.
and shit, but I like what I have.
there's a lowercase g and then the
I
N.
honestly, if I were to re-roll Roland,
The skeletal horseman, known as Siegfried, decided to leave the party after that particular moment, passing by the druid and the cleric, only briefly stopped to have a slight pleasantries
Yeah, but you
with
don't
the
break
two.
anything as Roland. This wouldn't be for you.
what?
You're too peaceful as Roland.
Should
No. Roland, he's Arctic domain, Arctic Circle, right?
Just
So he's-
give him an oath or two.
he's
Just
chill.
wait.
He's chill.
Yeah, sure, that's what they call it.
So, at this moment in time, there isn't a whole lot left in Gorn's tent.
What about his hand?
Well, the Gorn's hand is his army.
Well,
I thought his hands were on the end of his arms.
Well, hands
Cut those
with
off.
an
He has no
S.
hands.
I know what
While
I'm
I
grabbing
was
when I get level
gleefully celebrating his
Let me see last year.
my justice, I decided to cut his hands and feet off.
Hold on, we're turning up the volume. Zach is too loud.
No, I think it just might be the TV, and by TV I mean the monitor.
By monitor, me and Zach.
Hey, you do. Remember, if it's not the gnome, be vague about it.
Matt, do you have a window open?
Probably
No.
air conditioning.
Or a lawnmower.
Yeah, probably air conditioning.
Okay.
Oh, speaking
I'm pretty sure this thing has
just
switched over to
items.
run something else for my.
That's pretty neat, Rodney.
That's very cool. It's not it's not the correct size though.
Oh, it is sufficient. It is sufficient.
That is cool.
People want to Half-Orc into that.
Maybe, probably not.
I don't know. I kind of want to find out.
I mean, if that were accurate
There
to
we go.
scale compared to the
That's better.
base,
So, the question remains, whom do we start with first? Do we wish to start with the people who are, respectfully burying the re-dead, or do we want to start with the people who are disrespectively going through a dead man's house?
Let's go alphabetically.
Alright, so we'll start with the Aasimar then.
Damn, he got me. The Asimar's not here. So next is...
The Druid.
God
Actually, no. Next would be the Barbarian.
Well, if we're consistent, it's...
Should we roll off just straight D20?
Well, actually, yeah. If we're consistent, it would be my character.
Well, you see, the thing is that the Druid is with the Aasimar, which would have been in alphabetical order.
But the Aasimar is a race. So
Yes.
if we're going by race, my character is next. Get it right.
GH. Gnome becomes before Half-Orc.
Shut up, Jigger.
No, it doesn't.
Yes,
A
G's before H.
to A to B comes before N. Damn it.
You know, if you drink it fast enough, you can come before anybody, right?
I'm too sleep deprived for this shit.
When you watch it on the VOD, you'll laugh your ass off.
that was
Just pump
pretty
me full
good.
of Oreos and let me die.
All right, here you heard him. We need a blender, some water, and a syringe.
I mean, I got Blender on my computer.
We also have a blender in the kitchen somewhere.
I think that's the kind he's thinking of.
Inject some,
Not the software.
Inject
don't
some,
have the
inject,
syringe.
It's hardware if I throw it at you.
inject some like straight up, like Oreo slush in your bloodstream.
Who are we starting with? Are we starting with Alvin and the Chipmunks, or are we starting with
That makes you the
Omen,
chipmunk.
Omen and the Gravediggers?
Start with Alvin and the Chipmunks.
Okay. So
That's the campaign name.
Alvin?
No,
Gnome.
no, absolute no.
So
you can
absolutely
B-shape into
no.
one. You can polymorph them.
I can't be shaped into one actually.
the more you sidetrack yourself, the longer you'll be here.
So,
Fair enough.
if I die on your couch, it becomes your problem.
Hey, we're on Twitch. It might be considered snuff, but it'll die by natural causes.
Gravity's natural. Listen here, you little shit.
Gnome and
this rope,
Half-Orc are sitting
this
in
rope
the
is
tents.
natural.
All natural hemp, man.
What are you doing?
If I recall correctly, I was thrown out of the tent.
All
Or
right.
no, that's right. I survived like 3 consecutive grapple checks.
Yes.
Yeah.
Alright,
I try to throw him out again.
yeah, I was about to say, time for the 4th grapple check.
That is a greased gnome.
9th level power word heal, baby.
Yeah. That's a very powerful spell.
So is Summon Celestial
Mm-hmm.
and Sunbeam.
Yeah,
Sunburst, which is
I think
straight
I
up
will do
stolen
that.
from-
I will try to throw him out of the tent again.
So that means that someone is going to have to start rolling for acrobatics.
Is that me?
Yes.
No,
Or
it's me.
athletics, if you like.
Well, Roland has to roll for acrobatics.
I have to get out some dice for this dice game now. This is BS.
Don't worry about
He has-
don't worry about Zach. He just had his funny bone poked.
He just had a spellgasm.
I can expend
Is that what the
my
kids are
channel
calling it?
divinity to fuel my spells as a bonus action. I can touch my holy symbol and utter prayer and regain 1 expended spell slot.
Yeah.
How many times a day?
As many
As
charges
a bonus
as I have,
action?
As many charges of channel divinity I have.
Ooh.
Now, what level is that? Like 18?
Second.
Oh.
Oh, you son of a
Oh,
bitch.
second level spell?
Oh, they really like making
It's a
clerics.
feature, it's not a second level spell.
They really like making clerics OP.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. Fuck.
Yeah, because they needed buffs already.
No, that's not good. That's
All right,
not...
Paolo, what's your athletics to grapple the gnome?
Okay, well, I gotta...
Natural 28.
Yeah, against my 12.
Yeah, the gnome is going out the tent, damn it.
Only took you 4 tries.
Yes, but this one I get to yeet you across the damn camp.
Oh yeah, I die after this one.
So
Do you have a secondary roll up?
you have successfully grappled
Do I even want to
the
know?
gnome.
It's
Now
pretty tame.
you'll need to make another athletics
Really? You
check
feeling
to
okay?
throw him.
Yeah, well, it's for the Dragon's Forest.
So
Like I have backups for wherever I might die.
Oh, okay.
So, Alvin, you will need to make a second acrobatics or athletics to see how you are affected being tossed. Let's check what your salad looks like.
Nice.
Oh yes, that's my former coworker's
So that's
dog, who was
a 26?
for some reason on there instead of any dog I've had more recently. Okay, well, 17.
26 beats your 17 by 9. And you are yeeted out of the tent.
I thought we were to roll
flaps.
for that.
No, that was to be grappled.
Oh,
I can use it twice.
Alright, I'll go back to looting the rest of the tent now.
What's left of it?
I'm
As you
surprised.
are-
I'm surprised he didn't at least keep like the payroll in there.
I mean, if we're talking about the
Yeah,
handful
Elvin already
of
took
pendants, he already took those.
Payroll, the money for the troops.
That is the money for the troops.
I get paid room and board.
They get paid in
Not dying.
sexual relief, shall we say.
And not getting murdered.
I was
They-
gonna
they-
make that joke and then advised myself against it, and then
Yeah, they literally get paid by slavery, but not the slavery of Dreifel, where it's a punishment capitally. It's a we're just gonna take you from your homes, drag you into this deep, dark, monster-infested forest, and breed you until you are the mother of our armies.
what is this, the fucking Red Army? We don't have any bread or bullets, but you can rape all the Germans you want.
What?
Yeah, didn't you know that? The Red Army raped like every woman they crossed in World War II.
Oh,
Just raped their way to Berlin.
I had no idea.
That definitely brings us a new reason as to why you shouldn't have a disabled British woman on the front lines of a World War II shooter.
Well, technically, British were allies, so they wouldn't have fought the Russians.
They wouldn't have been safe from the aftermath though. So
Anyway,
they might have been allies, but that was only the men in the fighting positions.
so Alvin, you get yeeted out of the tent. You roll safely on the ground because the orc is a little tired after chasing you around for a good solid minute. So you just kind of
God, like an adult chasing a child.
you
Come
get,
here! Come here!
You
Come
are
here!
flung. You
Which one's
hit,
which, though?
you
Yes.
hit the ground moderately softly.
Running. Didn't make sense.
Not to live for fun.
Brain gets smart where your head gets done.
Shrek.
Or just Smash Mouth.
Yeah, you are now prone on the ground, none the worse for wear. You
I'm
still
gonna get
have...
up and go back in the tent.
All right. You get back up, you march back into that tent with a vengeance, and you see the half-orc going through the areas that you've already cleaned out.
I'll sneak up on him.
Roll stealth.
Yes, please.
Nope, not a D12. Hold on. There's the 20. Alright, 21.
All right. Kalu, if you wouldn't mind rolling for perception to try and locate the gnome.
Perception? Rolled a 21. Maybe a 22. God, I love Jack of all trades.
Oh, yes, his new bardic level.
Oh, fuck, I forgot you guys all leveled up last I did.
Not quite yet. Next fight, you should.
Just wait till I take the nimble feet.
Right?
I thought you said nipple feet for a second.
Yeah.
I'm like, what the fuck does that do?
Just wait till I have the areola feet.
He just
There's suction cups on the
it
walls.
allows him to milk jokes for all they're worth. Just every step he takes.
Every move he makes.
Probably watches you.
I'm glad he caught on.
So, yeah, you sneak up on the half-orc, and you are experienced enough to notice that Kalu is pretending that he didn't notice you. You know he knows you're here.
So he's got his back turned to me, though, yeah?
Yes, it's one of those subtle, like... Imagine someone's doing paperwork, and then there's that slight pause in realization, like not even half a second, but you know...
And then they go back to writing.
Yes,
Yeah.
like it's very similar to that.
Do I still get sneak attack bonus damage if I stab him right now?
It would not. It would not.
Alright, well, I'm going to go to the areas that I know haven't been looted already.
Well, you could assassinate him.
That's true. It's the top of the initiative order.
Yes, the assassination would grant you that very thing, and I guarantee you that Kalu will probably be knocked unconscious by a stab in the butt with your knife.
Or in the ankles.
I mean, he is fairly banged up still.
He's gonna
Wait,
die.
no, he got
he's gonna
healed
die by
the
being.
druid.
Yeah,
My
He's
bad.
gonna die by being stuck in the ass.
No, he won't.
He
Because
did
you
get-
healed us.
Isn't that literally the plot of his Adventures in Dryfell character? Was that he got stabbed in the ass?
He got stabbed 3
Yes.
times in the back. Yes, he did. But yes, you
Great minds.
Kalu goes to the right side of the tent and examines the area over there.
Yep.
Alvin, I'm assuming you didn't have all that much reason to start just logging around a bunch of great axes and fucking javelins and spears and shit like that.
No. But I'm going to loot the spots where Sigmund Freud was, but Kalu hasn't gotten to yet.
So you now are able to perceive a very well put together porcelain tea set.
Ooh.
Enough for, I believe, 5 people. So 5 teacups and 5 tea plates and all that
How
stuff.
much does it look like it's worth?
You were in the woodsman business in the context of like wooden toys and stuff. So porcelain, you're not quite sure. You would need to make some kind of roll to determine that.
History?
Not necessarily history. What's it good?
So you mentioned weapons. Kalu's just going to collect all of them.
Okay.
I like inside the teacup. What is the teacup thinking?
We'll just say
I don't need its gold value. I need
Investigation?
its self-worth.
We'll just say a straight up intelligence roll, and if you were if you were an artisan of some kind.
He is an artisan.
Yeah,
Is that your background?
I'm a guild artisan.
Sure. In that case, add your proficiency to this.
Tight. That's gonna be a 14.
A 14. You would be hard pressed to tell. You know enough to tell that it is worth quite a bit as long as you get it back in one piece and as a set.
Well, that was my follow-up question. Is does it look like it'd be fun to smash?
It's porcelain, so yes, it would be quite fun to break on someone's head. But you do know that it's worth something intact. You don't know quite how much it would be worth, but you can think of a few people in your hometown that could give you a pretty good estimate.
I'm here. I'm
Well,
listening.
porcelain would be pretty awesome arrowheads, even if I break it. I think it'd be
Yeah,
tight.
especially if you missed all the armor and hit them and it breaks on their bone.
Oh.
Oh, hell yeah.
Or like shatters inside the skin.
Now, like, what kind of porcelain? Is this like uranium glazed?
That's that 1d6 extra fucking necrotic damage.
Wouldn't that be radiant damage?
It'd be necrotic.
It has no additional chemicals on it other than what makes up the porcelain itself and the paint that is on it.
So what kind of paint?
Standard paint.
Just standard uranium
No.
coating paint?
No, no. Nothing inherently toxic to the point where it would add damage to weaponry.
Well, here's the thing: is uranium glazed pottery is perfectly safe for human consumption because the uranium is
Probably
trapped in
cursed
the
that the card
glaze.
gave him.
But it glows in the dark.
No.
He went, man.
It does not do any of those
Have you
things.
seen uranium glazed pottery?
No.
Oh, it's so fucking cool. Carl's seen it.
I believe
Things
it.
that are still left on
Just because he's so old.
Now-
Old. There, I got your attention.
So,
So-
aside from that, you also have a more squared box, or chest, basically, than the actual, like, treasure chests over there.
Right.
That one, you do remember, does have the various tea bags and herbals inside it.
You've seen
Surrounded
uranium glazed pottery, though, right?
Surrounded
Bless
by
you.
children, just let it by, just let it slide.
No.
You haven't?
No.
Oh, it's so cool. It glows in the dark.
That might be. Are you sure that's uranium, not radium?
I think it's uranium because it's green.
It's uranium.
But it's safe because it's in the glaze. Anyway, I will. I'll get a bunch of furs and any scrap fabric I have,
Mm-hmm.
and actually I have some scrap wood. I'm gonna build a little carrying case. Actually, no, wait.
Are you gonna build a Duluth pack of holding?
I already have a bag of holding. I guess I'm just gonna put all the tea set in the tea bag box,
But how?
and use the tea as packing material.
Kalu has it.
What?
Kalu has a tea set.
Did he take the tea set?
Did you actually take the tea set? I don't remember you taking them. I remember you examining them.
Yeah, he said.
think I
He said.
took
He
it.
said while he's thinking about it, he's gonna take the tea set.
Yeah, I do have it. It's in my inventory.
All right, then
Oh.
you have the tea box.
All right, throw that in the bag of holding. What else is there here?
All right. As far as that is concerned, you have a bunch of crudely constructed stools and you know, like an end table.
Not that kind of stool.
That's the problem my dog was having earlier.
There are
pieces of a stool sander.
there are smaller.
You're going out on the lake.
They're
there.
pelts.
You're going out
They're
on the lake
animal
there.
hides and furs and stuff like that, but they're mainly
Steel.
just like rags and shit.
Oh,
So you've
I
got
can
about
use I can use scrap
Fine.
fabric. Steel.
It'll be by penalty.
so you have about 12 amounts.
12.
Yeah, you have 12.
Yeah.
You have
He has a
12
gross?
animal pelts
If they
the
are
size
pretty
of
gross.
the common rag.
Oh, that's what kind of pelts? Like what animal?
Primarily giant squirrels.
Oh, that's tiny.
There are
as hell.
giant squirrels in this forest.
Everything's giant on this
Why
forest
the fuck
except
are
for
we
Alvin.
not? Why the fuck
Dude,
are we
if
not?
I saw-
Ah,
if
fuck.
If I summon like 8 giant squirrels, man, that would have been nuts.
Because,
You're just bucking the trend here.
speaking of buck, what does that knife that I have actually do? That skinning knife. What would be a bonus to that? Would that be?
It would primarily be a bonus to survival and nature checks for skinning.
Yeah. So what would you say would be the bonus to that?
Is that the one made from
You
the
would
antler
add-
that he made you?
No,
You would-
I made 2 of them. I gave you 1.
Okay. Oh, sorry.
I'll take the pelts. I'll just.
You would essentially add a proficiency. You would add a +2. A +2 to those checks.
I'll take the pelts and
Just
just.
getting a survival.
I'll consider it
wanna
under
make sure
my
because
just miscellaneous
I
scrap
have it,
fabric.
and it
Mhm.
was never written
Yeah,
down.
12
what it
additional
actually
pieces of
did.
that. Yeah.
I just know it
Right.
helped me on things.
But you do see a
I know
couple
Roland
of
used it,
banners.
it
The
worked
banners
so well,
themselves
he was
are.
absolutely amazed.
I
He
steal
announced it,
them.
it's actually
Right,
magic.
the banners themselves are
Yeah,
the sigil of
freaking
Gorn's
team
hand,
craft,
just
yes.
so you know.
Yeah, I can use that.
Yeah.
Scrap
Carved
fabric.
over that fucking- That bird that eats the hearts
You
of
have
Gorn's antlers.
3 of those then.
The birds that eat the hearts
And
of
then
Gorn's
yeah.
that is it. You do have some.
What are they called?
I have the dino skin. I
I don't
forgot
remember.
about that.
But I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
And that
Sort
is
of the theme.
primarily it, all things considered. It's
Like Peritons or something?
seconded.
Third.
Peritons are the birds that eat the hearts of heroes, right?
Say again?
Peritons. Hearts of
Persons?
heroes.
I think so,
They're
yes.
the birds with the antlers that I killed that I made the knives out of.
I believe so, yes.
Yeah, okay.
Indubitably. Alright.
But yeah.
I like to sneak up on Kalu again.
You can,
Attempt.
you can
It's
roll
daylight,
you can roll
I don't think
stealth
you
with
can.
disadvantage because he is aware of your presence here.
Okay. Natural 1.
Can I just roll to like pick his pockets because I know he's fucking there?
No. I mean, you can attempt to roll sleight of hand, but that would also be with disadvantage because
You also have to sneak up on me.
yes.
And I am clearly looking straight at you as I
Yes.
sneak up towards you.
You remember the last
you know-
time he did this to me? I managed to steal from somebody, so
I'm not trying to rob you. I'm trying to just, like, surprise you. Like, haha, I'm back in the tent, motherfucker.
Mm-hmm.
You know what you need? You know what Elvin needs? A bag of devouring.
Yeah, I mean, I could just...
Oh, he doesn't. With all the shit that he
I
takes,
could
he doesn't.
steal Solomon.
Actually, no, yes, he does.
No, he has
Because
a
I
bag
will
of
take
devouring.
his bag of holding from
Not a
him.
bag of
then.
devouring.
Everything he
You need a
steals
bag
will
of
be
devouring.
devoured.
Didn't Solomon also have a bag of devouring?
That was a joke at one time.
Oh.
Yes, it was a joke. So, Kalu, the amount of weapons that there are, it's not nearly as much as you might think. At this point, there are about 3 battle axes, 3 spears, and there is 1 mallet.
Friggin' spear chucker.
I take all of them.
Spear
All
chucking
right, there you
the
go.
swamp donkey.
Feel free to add them to your inventory.
Said battle axes.
Yep.
Sweet. I got something more I can throw at people.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he needed more of those.
Now,
I
as
did.
you attempt to sneak up on Kalu, your eyes are glued to his head, so you can kind of look for when he notices you. You trip on the fireplace and just fall down.
Oh, nice.
The fire is out, thankfully, but you do kick up some ash and you stub your toe on the stone.
Great. How much damage do I take?
You take none
Okay.
because it's a trip.
Well, lethal damage.
You said mallet, right? Or is
It's a mallet, yes.
Mallard.
Malliard.
let's see.
You found the marshland.
Just so I can get the right weapon. This would be more of it. This isn't the two-handed like maul. This is a
No, it's just a mallet. Nothing. It's
Alright,
not a
four
mallet.
hammer
forgot
then.
that the ducks have screw penises.
Corkscrew.
Yep. They take
All right.
super usual.
I got
Marble.
my I got what I
Reindeer
needed out of the
castration.
tent.
Reindeer castration. Reindeer castration. I don't even feel bad about it anymore.
All right.
See, it doesn't do the same thing in my head though. It's unpleasant, but I don't have to see it every time.
Is there anything the two of you would like to do in this tent together? Or shall I
Nope, I leave the
start
tent.
writing erotic fantasy?
How about the
Nope, I leave the tent.
Is he even a duck? Is he?
I think he might be a goose.
He's white.
The more you do that, the more I'm thinking of doing
The
something awful
more
to you.
you know. I think our turn's up. You can go to the others.
Well, we still need to find out what Kalu's going to do now that you've made you've kicked up soot.
I leave.
He leaves the tent. Cutting
Which
over to...
wait, I just remembered something too.
Cutting
Yeah, I
over-
leave the tent very, very, very quickly.
Oh, interesting.
Because we lit the fucking thing on fire. I just remembered that.
Oh yeah! That was the thing we did.
I just remember we lit the thing on fire.
Uh-huh.
So I run the fuck out of the tent.
I was really hoping...
You notice it's getting a little hot in here.
Well, I was gonna say,
I did say it would take a while to catch because it's leather. It takes a long time to catch and actually
Is it red
light
leather,
on fire.
yellow leather, red leather, yellow leather?
It's both, actually. It's red leather and yellow leather.
So
It's tan leather.
is
tan
it
leather?
cured at all, or is it just based as is leather?
It would have been properly skinned and tended as to whether or not it is...
When I say cured, I mean like vegetable cured, like
Tanned.
like it,
Tanned.
no, it's not tanned.
No?
Cured. Tanned is somewhat curing, but that shit is cured.
Oh, okay.
Like it's hard to.
Like it's
Well,
seen a doctor.
what would be the primary difference between the two?
Uncured won't catch. Cured will catch.
Alright, so...
So don't they use, which one do they use uric acid?
Well, I did say
Green
tanned
tan?
leather, so it probably wouldn't have been done with the cured leather, what you described.
We're thinking Skyrim leather, not like cowboy leather, right?
So, the two of you in a somewhat flaming tent,
Mostly peaceful tent.
yeah, cutting over now to Omen and
the
Roland.
tent. You can tell the tent is slim because as you walk out, it goes, "Oh, you guys."
The shipping name between these two is now Roman. When in Rome,
Wouldn't it be Rolliman? No, that's Roll and Solomon. Rolliman.
No, we're Solon.
Yeah, but Rolliman is you and Roll. You know, because you.
Or just Saul.
Karma's
Better
No.
call Saul.
Karma has
My
two
name has
daddies.
nothing to do with it in there. It's just Raw.
Yeah, Raw makes all the decisions. How? He doesn't talk. It just works.
Why? Nobody talks back to him. Why? Last person dug his own grave with his head.
Cutting over to Omen and Roland, or
He
Roman.
death with his own skull.
The two of you have finished your burial rites, or did you want to emphasize that a little bit more?
Oh no, it's just peaceful. We're not stupid. There's a
We
fucking
not
war
stupid.
going on.
What a sentence.
We're done here.
Alright.
Like, we should probably go
he's-
back and check on that T-Rex and the other things. 'Cause
Mhm.
There's probably a couple of those glyphs still there. We should try and get those off. Might be able to use them
Ooh, that's a good idea.
one-time use, apparently. But
At the very least, these T-Rexes have very tough skin.
Oh shit! Skin it with the glyph still on, and just have a cape with the
no
glyph on it.
shit! Well, that being said, if I can learn what the glyph is, I might be able to use the glyph myself.
Ooh, that's actually true of me too. Hashtag me too.
Plus, we probably better get out of here before Siegfried releases his undead army.
Yeah, they'll find us. Maybe.
Yeah.
Let's go back and loot what they didn't loot.
Okay. Plus, I want to find out how Gordon did that resurrection thing. That was really weird.
Too bad I'm not perfect at necromancy and I could make the bitch talk.
Are you saying this?
Yeah.
What?
What? Did you not see me whip out a blight?
That's a normal spell. That's not necromancy per se.
I raised like 8 bodies to rip havoc out. What the fuck did I do that for again?
To take down a ballista
Oh yeah.
or
You,
something.
you laid siege to a
Or
scorpion.
Yeah, I laid siege to a siege weapon with an army of like 8 corpses. Again, the dead
I
should
thought
stay
that
dead.
was Siegfried.
That was me.
It was at that moment he realized he has undead making friends.
Mother always told me to go make some friends, so I did.
I thought you hated elves up until this point.
Well, I hate necromancy, absolutely, but
No, he hates necromancy. You hate elves.
I got to
I
wish
think we
you
all hate elves. To a
Half
certain
elf.
extent.
Who was it that was racist against elves?
Yeah.
Me?
It wasn't. Okay.
Yeah.
Half elf.
But
Oh.
this one's okay with me.
He's only
This one
half.
are cool.
He only hates half of them.
Yeah.
We had our, what was it, the 2 sessions in a row where we broed out, we good. Good-ish.
Just don't raise anything around me, okay?
I did it because I had to do it, otherwise I wouldn't
I
have done
understand. Just in the future.
it. The
Anyway.
dead should stay dead. Just saying.
Yeah.
You know
the wheel of life turns
You know
in
how
one
dirty
direction.
I felt doing that?
The wheel in the sky.
He felt clean. Don't get him wrong. Don't get it twisted.
You're not here, shut the fuck up.
Zip it.
At
Zip. Zip it.
At the phrase "dirty I feel," the both of you realize
Oh.
We've
And you-
never showered.
you realize
I bathed yesterday. Thank you very much.
Years.
you
No,
re-
seriously. I mean, you remember? I mean,
you realize
Yeah,
that
but
you
it's
haven't
thrown in the river.
properly bathed with good old fashioned soap in pretty much since you left Stormwind.
No, I bathed at the Hunter's Hall with that soap.
no. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So
The scent killer.
Yep. And then once after the let's fuck with Elvin on a drug trip.
Soap is highly overrated.
And I
Just
at
get water
least
bottles.
got into the water
Ah, yes, because
Elvin.
like the night previously.
I also involuntarily went into the water.
No, I was voluntary.
you were also shanked in the water.
No, that was
That was also me.
Fish.
yeah. No. When we
Oh, no,
camp,
that
when
was
we
you.
camp
Yeah.
before we
I remember. I
Yeah.
just also remember you getting shanked with a trident, and that
Uh-huh.
I enjoyed that immensely. I didn't
But
think I would have the
out of all of
opportunity
them,
to do
I'm the
that.
only one that had a couple changes of clothes, so.
But you now hear from a distance, in addition to the war going on between the orcs, hobgoblins, and skeleton boys, you hear a running duo of a half-orc and a half-man, because he's short.
Quarterling.
Just a little joke. Yeah. Boom, boom, boom.
Oh my god. We need to make tap shoes for you and unleash you in a castle.
Oh, just give me like a pair of clogs.
But no, we'll put the metal plates on the
Oh, I
bottom so
can
you
make
can...
my own wood shoes. I'm a carpenter. Why have I not done that already?
Why have you not done that?
Put some fucking metal tapper plates on it and just go through
See,
the fucking castle.
I'm just waiting for him to actually.
And when in doubt, light a shoe on fire and throw it at someone.
Oh yes, the George W. Bush approach.
I'm just waiting for him to like badly carve out a pair of clogs and then like
Put
and then walk around and he just gets like a half a dozen splinters and it's like, ow, ow.
All 1 point of damage.
So, the party has finally reunited, since most of them died a minimum of once in the previous combat.
Died.
Dropped. Quite a number of you are actually getting close to the number of scars Roland has.
I've got 2.
Some of us will never be as soft as 3. We can always put
What's your AC again?
And I've got a little
14.
I got like a little nick on
Well,
my
I can-
ankle.
uncanny dodge. We'll put more scars on them if we need to.
No, you got a scar from me. You got that nice spider web thing on your head.
Yeah, no, I'm saying
Boom.
I'm saying we can put more scars on him if we need to. Like half my scars are from you, so.
No, only one of them is from me.
Well, some of them are from neglect.
Yeah, one of mine is from you too.
That was old me.
Toss that for
That was from before the stream.
Mm-hmm.
I know what you meant.
It was not on purpose.
So,
Well, that was Ranger Omen. That doesn't. That doesn't count.
In all fairness, you got scared.
I know.
so
It's the first time I've seen Roland scared shitless.
And he's
Dude.
faced death before.
do
So what?
Alvin and Kalu stop at the site of an Aasimar and a half-elf?
We stop, collaborate, and listen.
Stop a while and listen.
No, you were running. We already got our talking out the way, so we'd probably start walking.
Oh, we follow. I follow.
So
He does what
essentially,
he wants.
We're talking and walking.
he's stopping at you two.
Yeah, we're talking and walking. I'm going to some. Like,
Yeah, well, we're heading back into the trench so we can go pick up.
I sneak up behind.
The
him.
whole fucking reason we came here.
Natural 20
What are you doing?
to sneak up behind you guys.
Can I roll perception?
Good luck.
1 in 20 chance, baby.
What's your bonus for?
For stealth, plus 9.
Right.
Ooh, right.
It is a natural 20.
Oh yeah, no, my perception's not high enough, so. Okay. Whatever.
Hey, Kalu, do you want to ruin this for Alvin?
I was really contemplating doing that.
Oh, there it is.
Just trying to figure out how.
Just throw.
All you have to do is speak up.
Oh,
I know.
actually, you would need to make that with disadvantage because they know you're coming.
Oh, fuck.
Because they did see you.
Oh, so screw my natural 20, I guess.
A burly screamer.
2 plus
We know what he's coming.
21 instead of a 29.
Gotcha. So
Carrying our.
the stealth is mainly
like-
to mask your footprints as long as their
Weird
back is
shit.
to you.
Got it.
So if you'd like to roll that perception, what was your perception on that, Roland?
It's totally not.
I forget what it rolled. All right, let's see.
It's totally not like.
Yeah, it's a 2, so yeah, that's not gonna happen.
Totally not like a priest walking around with their. What do they call it? It's like a staff or a crook where they got the fucking thingy on the end.
Yeah, no matter what, no matter what our cleric rolls.
Scepters are Cut off. And
I am gonna spoil this for him, and I'll walk up behind him and clap him on the shoulder and ask him how it's doing, how his day's going, in a very loud, very obvious.
Wait, who are you doing that to?
You.
Oh, I duck out and run underneath his hand.
You better roll perception to see if you actually notice him.
No, he's right next to him. He doesn't need to roll perception on that one.
What is it? Athletics to dodge his hand?
I mean,
acrobatics.
It's more the sense that these two have the choice to turn around again to look at you. They already know you're there, and they just don't have a reason to think that he's talking to you.
A white corner? Uncanny dodge. What? Oh, this is their roll.
Well, do you two actually look behind to look at Carlo at this point?
Wow,
Yeah.
I'm just gonna keep moving.
So yeah, like the fact that he's calling at you, they don't know that he's talking to you.
Huh?
So what exactly did you want to do with this 21 stealth roll against them?
I want to come up behind Solomon, and I want to just grab onto his leg. Daddy Solomon, I'm tired of walking. Carry me.
Pan. Because using it like a walking stick.
Omen takes the former staff of withering, now pimp hand, and smacks you in the head.
Uncanny dodge.
He just starts nudging you
Clunk, 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 clunk.
with the staff.
We're gonna play some pool. Come here, cue wall. Clunk.
I get it because he's white and bald.
Yep.
Mainly because he's bald.
Cue ball?
Cue ball.
Cue ball? What is a cue ball?
It's the white ball.
White ball from what?
From
Pool.
Where's
Cool.
pool?
It's the game the humans play. You know, the half of your lineage. You should know, that's half your lineage.
Pool?
A-
I'm not
a
familiar with all human
variation-
games.
A variation of pool did exist in the medieval period.
Yeah, no, I know.
Billiards, you know, that you play at the tavern.
A bunch of colored balls with numbers on it.
It's when you have spare quarters left over from the old jukebox, you go put them in this machine instead.
No, they use Electrum.
Yeah, it only takes Electrum.
Now you see,
And
if it
like,
were
this
a
vending machine only takes $2 bills.
now you see, if it were a bald orc, you'd call him the 8-ball.
I call him Sir.
Yeah, right.
If it was a bald dark elf, I'd call it the 8-ball.
No, well,
Drow
a drow.
are like
A drow would be a cue
blue.
ball because they're blue. Well, they got blue with white hair. So if they got
There's
some hair.
black elves. They will be after I'm done burning them.
Oh!
I mean, there's a lot of species that'll be black if you char their skin, yes.
just ask the
Astute
Jews.
observation.
Leave the dwarves out of this?
Well,
Or as I
goblins.
recently called them, vertically challenged rock humpers.
So, yeah,
Oh,
You
yeah,
suck
that's
at
right.
rock ball.
you now have a Roland, you now see the gnome humping the leg of your Asimar friend. And the Asimar is hitting him with his wood to get him off.
And I'm dodging uncannily.
Not actually aiming for damage. It's just, hey, the fuck you doing? I don't remember having a pet.
I'm tired of walking.
Go harass Carlo. He's taller.
So
Oh,
now
good idea.
I'm tempted to use Druidcraft to light the gnome's clothes on fire.
Just the seat of his pants. Liar, liar, pants
I pull
on
out the
fire.
decanter and the swine. You don't get this back now.
No, I'm not gonna do that, but
It'd be funny if you did.
I'll get off his leg and then I'll start running ahead.
Okay.
Oh.
is your leg sticky?
No.
Good.
Ugh.
Yes.
Now, you running ahead and the lot of you kind of following
Stealthily.
behind, you do see the skeletal horseman Siegfried. He's just calmly walking from the staircase, well, earthen staircase on your side. He's just casually walking to the earthen staircase on the other side of the trench.
How far away is he?
At this point, maybe about, if you went path, about like 100 feet. If you went straight to him, like cut and ducked under the iron fence, maybe like a good 40.
Okay, well, obviously I'm going to do the iron fence because I know I can get underneath it.
Yeah. 20-foot drop.
All right. Second one of the night.
Dodge the ground, bitch.
Uncanny dodge.
Dodge is the original thing, but hits a fucking tree branch on the way.
You're right.
Straddles it.
So
That's a dirty 7, by the way.
Still a nat 1. Second nat 1.
Well, we got it out of the way. That's the important
Punishment.
thing.
What happens if he rolls another 1 in a row?
another very
Third one doesn't
unlucky.
matter.
He rolls 6 different ones with 1, 1, 1, 1. I guess it doesn't want him to do it.
Your dice hate you tonight.
Now,
Wonder
as
They
you
hate me every night.
you duck under the iron fence.
And get tetanus immediately.
What happens here is that you slip as you try to gain a handhold. You get loose dirt, pull yourself down, and you fall head first on the ground itself, bumping into an exposed root.
Clunk.
Oh, God. Can I borrow a pencil?
And instead of the 2D,
Otherwise,
I mean, I don't qualify for the title, but yes, you can.
Otherwise, I was just going to dig my hands out. But 12 points of damage.
no, I said instead of the 2D6,
Okay.
it's going to be 3D6,
Oh,
which
fuck. 18 points of damage.
15
Oh,
actually.
so much better.
So
15
3 points last.
15 points of bludgeoning damage,
Straight to the mouth.
and you now have a sprained neck.
Oh, great. Just like in real life.
Yikes!
Actually, can you fix... No, you can only do my back.
How long your back, by the way?
What? How
Did
is
he-
my back?
How
Did
is your
he,
back, by
did
the
he
way?
fix
Better.
your back?
It is way better.
And
neck's still
essentially
fucked,
what
but-
that means is you're going to have a -1 penalty to all dex and strength-based checks until you get that fixed.
Oh,
It's
how
like
do I
when-
fix that?
Find someone who has proficiency with medicine.
You'll have to
Damn
make
it, the
friends.
only one died.
You'll have to make
No.
friends with someone who can
If only we had a healer.
relax.
If only we had somebody that cared enough.
Also accurate.
If only some gnome didn't burn his
All right.
bridge by impersonating someone's goddess.
Well,
And then humping that priest's leg.
Yeah.
so after falling, how far am I away from Sigmund? Siegfried.
Siegfried is still walking, and it's going to take you a
Depends on
good
what's your
3
HP.
rounds to get yourself back up
How
from the
close
shock
to
of
death are
falling
you?
20
Okay.
feet onto your head.
Can I keep running ahead, though?
No, you need to spend that amount of time recuperating.
Yeah,
to
but
get back
after
up.
I get up.
After you get up, you can run at about -5 speed.
Oh,
20 feet.
great. then I dash, and then I cunning action dash.
Yes,
I-
you can.
I just want to shout out, hey, Tim Burton, these aren't going to hurt us, right? That's just for the orcs?
Well, you're still on the ground at this point. Siegfried is still walking
Are
away.
you asking
No,
your
I-
character?
I-
Yeah,
walked,
character. I know who
And
Tim
then I
is.
dashed, and then I cunning action dash.
I don't think you
Sounds like
understand
some
that,
makes
that
trees.
you need to wait 30 seconds.
Timmer.
Because it takes you.
3 rounds, that's 18
He's a
seconds.
logger.
Yes,
Hold on,
and
hold on.
because you refuse to listen, it's now up to 30.
Okay, well that is not...
I'm in a
That's
longer
not
one.
a
He was
number of rounds.
massive half-orc longer by maybe
This is
Paul.
duplicates. Oh, fuck.
Did he have onions?
5 rounds.
Yeah, that's why.
Wow,
why he came.
math
I had to,
is hard.
I wanted to, take care of him for him.
The 3 of you saw the gnome
Shoes.
tumble after the skeleton man, and he went, "Whoa, wait, whoa!"
We're just continuing our fucking conversation in characters. Like,
Who's Tim Burton?
one gold piece says that hurt.
Oh, I know that hurt.
2 gold pieces says I'm not healing him.
Why would someone bet against you on something you control?
Better
Yeah.
go.
All my gold pieces
we're
says I
not
don't give a
betting.
fuck. Actually, all his gold pieces say I don't help him.
I'll just make a splint from my neck with my wood carving skills.
Well, after the 30 seconds is over, these 3 manage to get to the staircase, assuming you're not rushing.
We're just
Well, we're
walking.
walking.
Oh no.
We're
No, if
walking
anything,
swiftly.
if anything, we
So
slow
rushing.
down.
Yeah.
So you are rushing.
I mean-
The three of you manage to get down the earthen staircase, and you're about 20 feet away from the gnome when the gnome is finally able to get up and 20 feet of movement after Siegfried.
I'm gonna whisper this to him. It's like 5 gold pieces says the orc is gonna kick him.
Hey, Kyle, you know what would be really funny?
What?
If you don't kill
Actually,
him
never
because
mind,
he
I
is
have an
rolling,
idea.
You want that to not happen to win the bet.
Yeah, you know what? He looks kind of hurt. I bet he can't dodge anymore.
Be a great time to not punt him.
You're only 20 feet away from him. He can hear you.
I know.
You understand Kalu could kill me right now, right?
He could do it anyway, but
Gosh, if only there was someone here who could heal you.
oh,
If
such
only.
a shame.
Oh, wow.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Are either one of you hurt?
I'm
Any-
a little bit, but I'm not too bad.
I could use some healing. Totally lying through my teeth.
Said the guy with the healing spells.
Oh, I'm fine.
Yeah, can I just lay my hands on either one of their shoulders and just cast Cure Wounds?
Well, here's the thing. I don't believe you were taught that spell.
Oh, he hasn't yet, because he leveled up in the forest.
Oh yeah, I have that as an asthma. I keep forgetting. Oops.
You need an hour to teach it to him.
Fine. Okay. Can I ask either one of them to teach me how to use it then?
You need an hour.
Yeah, sure, I can.
It depends on how hard or how fast you want to learn it. You want me to teach you the right way or the fun way?
Tell you what. Once we pick up our reason for being here, and he Roland glances up at the top of the cliff. We will we'll take a flight back to the cave where we're gonna rest
Where the
up
fuck did all the lead go?
because I need to take care of something, and then after that we will
Fucking
head
home.
to what the hell's the city's name? Oh my gosh. Then we'll head to Dryfell. But you know, I'm pretty tired. I could definitely use
It's
a
in
nice
there.
rest, and I'm sure that
I could
Grisniak
use a long night's rest too.
yeah, and I'm sure
I know it's in there.
De Grisniak could probably use a little time to get reacquainted with his daughter.
I'd like to get acquainted with her.
Wow, chicka wow wow.
Excuse me?
I like to imagine that it's at that moment
What
the
the
druid
fuck?
just stops in his tracks.
You're like, I always stop when I'm gonna keep on walking because these shoes are meant for walking.
I mean, if you wish to destroy the life in her belly, I suppose that, I mean...
He likes his eggs scrambled. Fertilized and scrambled.
Highlight your eggs.
Fertilized and
Fertilized.
scrambled.
You see, ducks and cats have their own way of dealing with competing figures. Orcs have another means of doing that.
Yeah, like
And it's-
what? Well, interesting enough, so do horses. Horses will do that too. Why
Anyway,
did you use the lead?
I don't know. I gave it to.
Hold on, it was in there before you knocked it out of my hand.
I don't know. I gave it to Elvin.
Oh, another one of mine.
Well, I can return the empty one to you.
I got another one out here. Replacement.
Yeah, like black ones.
There we go.
anyway,
They got nice.
but yes, Carlo has basically just said he would like to have sex with De Grisniak's traumatized offspring.
Pregnant, traumatized offspring.
That's how every good hostage situation ends, right? It's just an orgy with
Being
the people
raped,
you
being
see.
argued with the rescuers.
To walk. You hear?
Yeah.
Have fun being a father. It's not all it's cracked up to be.
I would say that would be a bad idea.
Do we know he has a kid?
I mean,
Even an adopted kid?
I
That was my
understand.
hint.
Father Solomon.
I understand that you enjoy the shorter ladies, but you might want to hold off on this one.
Give it a couple months.
So if they stop talking,
Because
then
if
they
you
go
don't,
right
I
to
will
fucking
destroy
stairs.
you.
Yeah. She's all mine. No touching.
You could kill him. I don't care.
Hold on, I was kidding. He's the one who wants to fuck her.
See, if you're dead, I can get my decanter back.
You don't know I have it.
So, Omen, you go up the stairs. You meet Siegfried while he's on the stairs as well.
Just and keep walking.
All right.
Que pasa, Tim Burton?
Would you like to be stealthy as you approach the warring factions of Gorn's Hand and the Skeletons?
I would love to be stealthy.
Well, how far away are they from Diggersnack, his daughter, and...
Well, it's
Gorn's
not a
corpse
matter of like, huh?
I'm gonna be stealthy.
Okay.
4?
No.
Oh.
It's not a matter of whether or not they're close to the two of them. It's the fact that you have to pass through or around them to get to them if you're taking the stairs.
Oh, I thought they were on the other
I'm
side.
rocking a 19 for stealth, so...
No, you guys dropped down. You didn't take the stairs before.
Yeah.
So
Feather
if you want to take the stairs to get back to them, you have to pass through them or around them.
Okay.
And
Gosh,
19
too bad
for
we
stealth.
don't have like a visual representation of what's going on here, so we can understand fully what's going on.
Well,
You just had a giant
suck.
combat encounter. Suck.
You see, I try to describe how things look. It's not my fault if you guys get into the memes and start joking with each other, talking over me.
Hey,
Not my
Mind
fault.
Palace. Mind Palace is just fucking rubble, my dude. I can't do visualization. Not like Mr. Reindeer Castration over here.
That was a natural 20, but you are lucky that they're locked in combat, and they have to roll with disadvantage to
Natural
fight someone
20
like you.
again. Natural 20 again.
Well, there was a 2 in there.
Oh, 12?
12, yes.
2. Are those,
It's alright.
whoa,
I'll keep fighting.
You certainly feel stealthy
are
as
those
you
white
make your way
cheddar
around.
Cheez-Its?
Maybe.
Maybe. Yes or no?
They're the Rachel's cheddar.
Hell yes.
They're the cracker crackers. So, the lot. I'm assuming that the three of you resumed walking as well.
15 on stealth.
The three of you are behind Siegfried, unless of course you want to
I
say
guess
that.
I should roll for stealth, shouldn't I?
Now, were you actually keeping pace with Omen, or did you actually do as I like to visualize, and you actually stopped when he said he wants to bang a traumatized pregnant lady?
Oh, no, I stopped. But it's like, but then
And we collaborated.
hurried up and I
I made haste.
Oh, thank God. That's so much better. Yeah, that's a 22 for stealth. I mean,
And why exactly did you say that's so much better?
because it nearly rolled on the fuck.
Ah, I see.
I almost
you
rolled
rolled
myself
on whether or
natural
not you're
one.
gonna fuck Diggersnack's daughter.
No, that's not quite it.
That checks out. If I missed the fuck, it could have gone to a 19.
Right. So,
Oh, stealth.
yes, if you'd like to.
24.
All right. So, something of interesting to be noted.
Something of interest to be noted of.
Yes.
English, I do.
I don't.
And what was yours?
15.
15. Something of interest to note is that as you're passing by, and you're keeping a close eye on things, to not rouse suspicion or draw the attention of orcs that are currently fighting for their lives. As Siegfried passes by, it's almost like a wave at a baseball game. Only instead of people raising their hands, the dead just sort of slump and drop as Siegfried walks past. Confusing the hell out of the orcs. But the further Siegfried goes along, the more the orcs are no longer being engaged.
Sorry about your breakup.
Seriously.
It was a bare bones relationship anyway.
Yeah, she was kind of fat.
Need to get more calcium.
Big bone.
Calcium deficiency is not a laughing matter.
You're right. It's fucking hilarious.
All right.
That's cool. No one laughed at mine. That's cool.
So. Oh, funny bone. I get it.
It was a stretch, but at least you got there.
So
Without
you-
calcium,
you're
it's
saying-
definitely a
You're
stretch.
saying that joke was
Go to that
humorous?
T-Rex then.
Yes. I don't have a comeback, but yes.
If you want my comeback, you'll have to scrape it off your mom's teeth.
Well, that's going to be real easy because you can just pop the dentures out.
The correct term is you got to scrape it off the back of your mom's throat.
I don't know why you would accept a DJ with the dentures still in when they could come out. That's just on you, my dude. That was just a dumb decision.
Gummy.
Anyway, now that you do notice that the skeletons are dropping, what do you intend to do with this information?
The what?
Just a toothless bear blowing you.
You do notice the skeletons dropping as Siegfried walks past
We'll
them.
make haste to the T-Rex.
Can I roll an insight to see if I can, or like Arcana or whatever, just to see if I can figure out what the hell? Why is he dropping his own skeletons?
Do you? Well, you can.
Because
make
it's
your
no
mind.
longer his fault. He came here for what he wanted.
Insight or Arcana, your choice.
I'd rather do insight because
Okay.
I'm really good with insight. Not so good with Arcana. That's a 22.
A 22. I shall roll to see if he is as secretive as I would like him to be. Or if he just doesn't care. You don't know him enough to truly ascertain why, but based on the conversation you had with him previously, it stands to reason that, much like Omen just said right there, he got what he wanted. And the lot of you aren't in immediate danger, so he's just gonna take his loot and go.
His loot? Oh, the back. Right.
The chest that he is carrying. I forget, did you roll to see if you recognized the chest or not last time?
This is the first time he's seen it.
No, it's not.
He's seen it?
No, this is the first time he's seen Siegfried out. Because we were busy burying a body.
Right.
Feel free to roll perception then.
Okay.
To see if you notice the chest.
That's a 16.
You notice the very chest that Gorn offered to the two of you, yourself and Kalu.
There's still some in there, but
And the chest that contains a deck of many
you should
things.
have the option of having the last frog.
Thank you.
croak on it.
Oh, there's one that didn't want to come out. That one's yours.
So, May, you now have that information. He has that chest with a deck of many things inside it.
Does he care? No.
Interesting.
And I have no idea, so...
So, I heard that Omen
'cause
wants
in all
to
honesty-
make haste.
In all honesty, he just he was offered to take a card like a frickin' street magician, and he knew that there was nefarious intent behind it.
Dun, 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 Afro circus. Dun, 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 Afro circus.
What?
So, Omen, you reach the
Afro
T-Rex
circus?
first because
Tiny
you're
Afro?
actually making haste because you're like, oh shit, there's no longer
You would get
fighting.
that.
You gotta whip out that.
You make your way to the fallen T-Rex, and you notice something quite interesting. The glyphs are still glowing, though it is faint. The two that are on the neck are not glowing, but...
I'm going to attempt to remove them without triggering them.
Alright.
Tell you what, you keep an eye out. I'll skin it.
You're not even next to me yet.
He was the only one
I made haste.
who legged it. The rest of you haven't mentioned anything about speeding up.
Yikes.
I mean, I did say I want to move dash, cutting action dash, but I also can't keep up with him on account of how you crippled me.
You roll a second
12?
natural one.
12 to totally not butcher this?
You don't butcher it, but it's taking a lot longer than you're comfortable with.
Can I attempt to get a regrip on the knife and attempt again?
Do I want to be kind? Do I want to be kind?
That's a...
Oh, he does.
That's not helping me.
What did give you 10?
It's middle of the road.
Leave it up to you, bugger.
Well then fine, I won't be kind, but I won't be rude. I'll say that you can't, but you can request help from someone.
If only you had a guild artisan in the party.
I'm just going to power through it.
Alright, you are going to run the risk of being spotted of doing this, but...
I was already spotted.
Can I go help
I
him?
think I got a little bit of time.
We're not over there yet. We can't
Yeah,
offer.
they're still back there. I gotta wait for them to catch up so I can.
Well, I don't know. I mean, how much cutting can you do in 6 seconds or whatever? So
You'd be surprised.
Yeah, I mean, can I just speed up and go help him?
Wait,
Seeing him struggle.
Yes, you can.
why use that? I could just.
So yeah, I'm gonna.
I'm gonna attempt a lightsaber. Fuck it.
It's not an actual lightsaber.
You know
but
what I
yes, you can attempt to. If you want it to be rough, you can attempt. You can hack it. You can hack at it.
Fuck it. Let's go
Before
for
he
it.
does that, can I
can't
stop
see
him
what
and
that
just go
is.
help him?
8. Carlu rushes over this half
For
orc.
12 again, so.
The half orc now reaches over to you and goes, "What do we want, Doctor?"
Don't break the ruin. Cut!
I think even worse the pottery scene from Ghost. Where it's reaching
What's
over.
that? What is that going to be? Survival?
Yes, it would be
I'm just
survival.
gonna point at lines where he's not supposed to go. Just be like, all right, I kind of got him started for you. Follow those, and I'm gonna pull.
We do with the Sharpie,
we should take off more than just the runes. I think we should the whole.
I don't got time
18.
for that.
Dibs on the ovaries.
That's an 18.
Your 18 survival. I don't think you actually have the Skinner's tools. So,
But I can give it to him.
I got a big fuck off sword that I can use.
Here, take the knife.
do you? Well, I will allow it this once, but no more shenanigans. You'll have to establish what you're doing and what you're doing it with.
Fine. I hold out my hand and say, "Give me knife."
All right, roll survival, please.
Stabs it into his hand.
Ah! Here's your sword back.
19.
Okay.
Plus 2 for 21.
21. You stupid.
So you witness this half orc just. So follow this line, right?
Where are the ducks?
Oh no. I think you do it a little. I think you do it a little more delicately than that. Just stabs it in and just really slowly moves it across the line.
So that's both the runes, or is it just the one rune?
That would be just the one rune.
Alright.
Ooh, that's a backup character idea. A kobold who's just the Geico Gecko. She also can save 15% or more on carriage insurance.
Stop.
I'm gonna roll that one up and point to
Ooh.
it. I'm gonna tell him, try and get the other one too. The one that's glowing.
Right. You have the glyphs on here. You went for the one
Next.
that was glowing, right?
The glowing ones, there's 2 you said.
Yes. Sorry, the ones on the neck were not glowing.
Oh, okay. So
There are
going for
2
glowing.
on either side of the abdomen, 2 on the thigh, 2 on either side of the tail, and 1 on the scalp.
Grab the one on the leg, and it's gonna
Oh
be
yes, and
easy
there's
to get.
also 1 on the chest that has a big X through it.
Yeah, that don't count. It's on the Fritz. Fuck that. I remember seeing the sparks fly from that one.
I just realized how random that must have sounded because that was the result of a 2-minute train of thought that I did not verbalize at all.
Yeah.
That's how I got from the
All right,
duck
brother.
sound
Grab
to
the glowy one on
Geico.
the leg.
Yeah. Look,
Alright,
man,
so yeah,
I didn't
I'll
sleep
do that
much.
one too.
It's all good. I've been there.
All right.
We've all
Now,
been there.
Roland and Alvin have now had enough time
And
to
then can I
reach up
finish
with you as
skinning
well.
the? Can I take enough skin for a suit of armor for myself?
You would need to roll a separate survival roll for that, and keep in mind it would be fairly high considering how big you are and how tough the T-Rex hide is.
And depends on where you get it. If it's on the underbelly, it's gonna be soft and squishy, but it's not gonna offer much armor.
Have we
All right,
been noticed yet?
I'm gonna give it a shot.
Well, feel free to roll perception yourself.
And then yes, I'm giving it a shot to see if I can take enough
Just visual
for
perception. Dirty 20.
to make some armor for myself.
Well,
Also
which one are you
also
doing
dirty
first?
20s.
Nice.
Are you taking the runes or the
Dirty
armor
20
first?
club.
Runes first.
Runes first? Okay. It doesn't appear like you are. They seem to be more concerned with whether or not the skeletons will come back to life, and they are using the blunted sides of their swords or pommels or hammers or whatever blunt object they can find, and they are crushing the skulls at the moment.
Okay. Tight.
They appear to be more focused on them than you at the moment.
Okay.
How big a piece of hide was that? With the first one.
2 feet across.
About that big.
It's enough to cover a pair of boots.
It would be enough to wrap around a single boot.
Yeah. So that's what I thought it was.
Yeah. Yeah. Each rune would definitely be enough to wrap around an average sized boot.
Yeah. I was. The one on the leg obviously is fucking huge. That would be chest piece.
It's gone.
Yep. Yes, it is.
I would like to investigate Gorn's corpse and see if I can figure out how he managed that resurrection crap.
You may roll Arcana if you wish.
I'm gonna proceed over to our rescued hostages
16.
You have no idea.
stealthily.
So
Okay.
Kalu, you got the glowy
So
one,
he doesn't.
right?
He doesn't have an amulet. There's no magical markings.
Yep,
on
I got
his-
the
Armor,
one on the
nothing.
leg.
15.
Passy, give me the glowy
Oh,
one.
I'm gonna get mine now. I'm gonna get my armor now, or at least some pieces that I can use for armor.
Oh, gee.
What is your roll for the removal of the runes
We
again?
bend it up. Holy shit.
Were the ruins?
Oh,
of
the second one?
Yes.
That'd be a 17.
That is also good enough. Which
With
one
the
are
knife,
you?
obviously that's +2. So
So which rune were you going for? Were you going for the one on the leg?
I think he
the
said the
tail?
leg, because I got the other one he was going for.
You got the one on the right side of the the chest. There are 2 more visible on this side before you get to the head, and there will be an entire row on the other side as well.
Hold up real quick, guys. All right, back.
no, he
What'd
did
you
go
say?
for the leg.
You went for the leg? Okay.
He said he'll be right back.
Well,
That's gonna be fun.
that would explain why he left.
Indeed.
He's like, fuck these skeletons.
Putting all sorts of things together tonight.
Right. Now,
Good guy, good
let's
guy.
see.
I would like to take some teeth.
Okay. From what?
The T-Rex.
The teeth rex.
So you join your party over at the T-Rex.
Okay.
You
Roll.
start pulling teeth. Survival, please.
Best part is like, I dropped it. I get first dibs.
Wow. That is a 27.
You are able to successfully pull out quite a number of them, actually.
It did get blighted.
I'll be right back. I gotta go move my car, apparently.
All right, we will proceed without you then until you
So
return.
those teeth should come up pretty easily after being blighted. The gums are
Yeah,
rotted.
yeah, no
So,
kidding.
you are able to get about 30 T-Rex fangs.
Nice.
And we shall cut over to Alvin, whom is probably there to get laid, but I'm going to give him the slight benefit of the doubt and say that he's only there to get paid.
I'm there to check on the hostages, which apparently all of y'all forgot about.
They're fine. They're with the succubus.
They are with the second. Ooh.
Oh, they forgot. Did we?
I don't find her that attractive, though. We've determined.
You got a 9.
Oh, that's right. I did.
No, wait, no.
It was 9 plus 3.
Yeah, it was 9 plus, it was 9 plus 2. So
12.
yeah.
She's a 12 out of 10 for you?
Yeah.
12 out of 10. Which I think it's just stack
It makes
overflows
sense.
and ends up as like a
You-
negative 7 or something.
Pick a hand, right or left.
Left.
Alright.
Now, you are there. Please make
Gonna hand you
a
the T-Rex
perception
from the
roll
neck.
to find them.
What?
The neck rune that's rolled up on leather.
That is
handing
very
it to you.
cocked.
That is very cocked indeed.
Visual
Thank you.
perception?
It's a golden T-Rex
Yes.
rune. just
Fuck,
got
I
that.
love when you say that. Natural 1
It's still active. Figure out what you can do with it. I'm gonna figure out what this one
plus 2.
does. But based on what I see, I'm going to assume that it might be a speed spell since it was
Oh
up
boy.
quick. And yours might be a
I don't think they heard
fireball or
it
something. I
because
don't
they
know.
didn't laugh also.
So,
There's people that
you
check
are
it
going
back home.
to you go over to the where last you saw,
Tripped and followed, hung by his
and you
balls.
start
was
talking
neck?
to a bush.
Yeah, the neck.
Thanks.
Because you could have sworn you saw de Grisniak's hat there.
They should have given your father a
The only one
second
I've seen on
term.
the neck is when I went,
Yeah.
Different bush.
Huh.
I take it.
Right. Very different term.
Barbara.
Anyway.
Barbara Bush, that's the best joke of the night. Hands down.
Now,
Wait, was Barbara H.W.'s wife or W.'s wife?
Is she the one that ran somebody over?
W.
That was W. What was H.W.'s wife name?
I don't know. Dude, I was in like freaking elementary school when he was president.
I was not alive when he was president.
Yeah, I know.
My parents had not met
was
when
in
he
middle
was
school.
president.
7th grade.
so you just don't find him at all.
Nice. Solid detective work.
Indeed.
Nailed it again.
You then
Right.
feel a long-fingered, long-nailed hand grab you by the arm, like start from the shoulder, slides down, grabs and pulls you into a different bush.
I would like to resist.
Oh, you'd like to resist?
Yeah.
Okay then, roll it.
See, why is this a good roll? 25.
All right. You resist the pull. You turn around and you see the succubus just doing this, and she descends into a shrubbery.
Oh,
Shrubbery.
I dive headfirst into that shrubbery.
Of course. Oh, you're gonna hurt
Which
your
in
neck.
retrospect is not a great idea with my sprained
No.
neck.
Yes.
We are talking about the guy. We are talking about the guy who dove headfirst into a
Stop.
into a barrel of
Scrap
shrapnel.
metal. Yeah, that was not my brightest. That was literally my first session playing D&D ever. And I've evolved exactly 0.
Or the time we chugged an entire cask of beer I bought from the Hunter's Hall because you wanted the barrel. Speaking of, we need to go back there and get your alcohol because it's been fermenting.
So it was a
And I didn't get my
Carriage.
boots.
Oh, that's right, my carriage which is still there.
It was a 30% chance that you would slam your head into a more solid piece of wood that
And
makes up
just
the shrubbery.
fucking die.
And you
Straight
got
into
71,
Nice.
which means you hit your head.
Nice.
bonk. It's still gonna hurt.
So you slap your strained neck into the harder parts of the shrubbery.
8d8.
No, but you will take a D4 in pain because you just stressed the fuck out
I
of your
mean,
neck.
since it's already stressed, I'd say that should give him a
3
negative
points
penalty.
of damage.
Tight.
So like if you're fucking like
I'm just gonna be dead from non-combat for the session.
no, you're gonna go
I-
roll for something for combat. You get a
I-
net 20 and it's dropped to like 2.
I will laugh at that. I'm sorry.
That's funny as hell.
Now, you dive down. You kind of do a. And the succubus slaps a hand over your mouth, or a finger, which is about the same size as a mouth for a hand for you, and she goes, "Hush now." She jabs
Well,
her
for someone
pointed
as
nail
stealthy as he's
onto your
supposed to be, he
tongue
does
like a
some-
piercing.
Hey,
And just pushes down.
Hey, I got a 25 to get over here. Stealthily.
So I'm waiting for Kalu, but we might want to run. I don't know Mr. Ryder dude over there that well, but I don't think those orcs are gonna stay preoccupied for long.
Now,
As soon as Sigmund Freud leaves with the order, we're done for.
Oh, he's already gone.
indeed, he is.
Oh.
The succubus looks you over and goes, "You got fucked up over there, didn't you?"
Not in the good way either.
No, I suppose not. Well then, are we ready to leave? I've only got about 40 minutes left before I have to pop off.
I only need 3, baby.
3 seconds, more like it.
Yeah.
3 minutes includes foreplay and cleanup.
So
and
3
eating the
seconds
pizza.
of
And eating the
foreplay,
pizza.
instantly boom, and then like 2 minutes something seconds and clean up. But we're
Then
the
4
forces,
hours
leave
of
it
crying.
Yeah, but she doesn't have to be there for that.
there. She'll hurt you. Just like a vicious too, or someone, dude.
3 minutes for what? To get out of here?
Correct.
Good.
To go, not to come. You wouldn't put you through any healing spells, would you?
I would, but I'm not a fan of how persistent you're being.
Well, here's the thing. You're literally a succubus, and my neck is broken, so you really gotta pick a side on this one.
I'm gonna attempt to find said bush.
You're still busy with the runes.
He's busy with the runes. I
Oh,
don't know.
are you abandoning the runes then?
No, I got 2 of them. He's doing whatever he's doing.
All right. So you
That's
see,
not him. I got one, I
you've
want.
got. Keep in mind, those are 2 different runes.
I know, he's got one, I got one.
Okay. Alrighty then.
It's an
And
experience.
I need to get the rest of my armor pieces.
All right.
I want that knife back. I
Go
carved
get it back.
I worked hard on it. A whole like 30 minutes.
So feel free to make another survival check for the armor carving.
I will survive.
You know you could just carve off the entire tail and just you're good to go.
You
Well,
don't
that's
have
pretty,
to make a
Dirty
No,
22.
I mean, like you go at the base of the tail, go.
No, I understand.
Interesting.
You got a what?
Dirty 22.
Ooh.
Now, as
That's
you,
on yours
you-
without my bonus.
Don't know about
No, that was
you.
with the bonus. Because there's no way he would have gotten
No.
a dirty 22 without it.
Oh, with his bonus?
Yeah,
That's a dirty 24.
yeah.
So how did you get that? Because I don't
The
think...
knife is a +2.
Did
The
you actually
survival's
take
2.
proficiency in survival?
Yep.
That would explain it.
Yeah.
There we go. Because I know you don't have that good of a score for that.
Isn't he a jack of all or something?
He is, but Jack of all only affects the
Ones that he
skills
does
that
not
he
have.
hasn't taken.
Oh.
So, you start going to town on this thing, carving through it, and it's going to take a while. It's still... You're still carving up a T-Rex for enough armor that fits your fat ass, so it's going to take a while.
Yeah.
Please feel free to make a perception roll to find where the Grisniak was hidden.
Is that what I think it is?
No.
No.
Oh. My vision's not great.
Hey, where did they go?
10.
10? Okay. You cannot seem to locate them just yet. You know the general area of where you last saw them, and you start looking around over there, but...
Can I do a search?
Yes, you can.
Okay. This is survival, right?
Yes.
I'm gonna cast
No, it's
find-
perception.
I'm gonna cast a find object
Perception to
on a
find
magical
hidden things.
bag
Okay.
of water.
13.
You also cannot seem to find them.
Does Roland have to speak with plants?
He
I
could.
mean, I can.
Okay. If he ever talks with Bush, and that Bush's name is not Barbara, I will literally, like, slit your throat. That is the greatest pun.
It could be George.
It could be George. Well, you could just have a whole, like, hedge and be like, it's George.
Or I could just like walk over to a
Barbara.
bush and ask for some baked beans.
Jeb!
I could just walk over to a bush and ask for some baked
Or
beans.
it could be Bushy Bushington.
I did spell differently, though.
So, still bushes.
See, I had a spell list for this character, but I
Yeah.
seem to have misplaced it somewhere.
We'll find them real fast.
Well, I know she has cure wounds.
Cast your overgrowth. We'll find them real fast. Aye!
Here it is.
Grisniak's gonna scream first. Ah, you fucking dick! Like, found him.
Found it. Right here.
I guess I'd like overgrowth to go a quarter inch off the ground. Ah, my dick!
Ah, right up the pee hole.
There's a thorn in
He's
my
got like
urethra.
He's got like Calvin from Calvin and Hobbes sized legs.
You see him spiraling up
Now.
like a planet. Ah, this fucking
The
hurts!
succubus will look down at you, and she will go, I can't fix the pain in your neck. That's something you're going to have to fix on your own. But... And she just leans
Punch him
in
up, punch him
very
up, punch him up.
closely. And you can see her black and orange eyes slit like that of a snake.
Literally. It's my dad.
Yeah.
Papa Franku.
Franku?
Probably calling about my
She-
dog, which is shitting all over his yard.
But she's probably empty by now.
No, because he kept feeding her. He's like, she ate a whole bowl of food. I'm like, that was a bad idea. You know what's going to happen.
She leans down at you very, very close. You can feel the heat of her breath, which is a bit more brimstone-like than you'd expected.
Sulfur.
Yeah. And she just kind of whispers, I want you to do something for me.
Elaborate.
Oh, it's no big deal. And she's just walking her fingers on your left breast, and she just goes up and closer to your neck. I want you to talk to my husband.
You're married.
I mentioned that last time. You
I don't
just
pay
didn't
attention.
listen. I've noticed. So pay extra close attention to me now, darling.
Gnomes have a goldfish attention span. That's a fact. That I just made up.
Which is funny because they have one of the highest intelligence scores of any race.
It doesn't mean that they're not scared.
Yes.
Just
High intelligence, low wisdom.
perhaps this will make sure you remember.
Remember what?
My husband is
You have a husband?
My husband is your boss.
Which boss? Oh, you're married to Orion?
Yes.
Oh, neat.
I need you to talk to him. I want a baby.
With Orion?
Yes.
You could do better.
He's a
Bass
god.
is looking at him like,
He's a
what the fuck?
God. He's literally a god.
Roll. I don't even know what the hell you're supposed
Counter
to roll.
persuasion.
Roll chutzpah.
Roll athletics for the
Roll
dog.
chutzpah.
Save against death real quick. 10, round of money. No.
No, that's a failure.
Feel free to roll persuasion with disadvantage.
Well, that's a 2, so we're off to a solid start. 17.
You do not convince her that it's a joke. You do not even convince her
Hold
that
on.
it's nice of her to say.
I'm proficient in persuasion, which makes it a 6.
You could do better.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna wait for the scream.
Which,
Well, none of you found the bush yet, so now you could just, like, echolocate.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying.
Not echolocate, you know what I mean.
We can
Because I don't.
triangulate the strangulate.
her finger stops walking, and instead, quicker than you'd be comfortable with, but still painfully slowly so that you are given an emphasis on where it's going, goes all the way down to your groin, nails just barely pressed against the sack.
That's alright.
and
I didn't
she-
need children.
And she repeats, sorry, and she states, I'm sorry, what was that?
I mean, I didn't know the guy that well, but the one child I saw him around was in a lot of danger and also kidnapped. Just putting that out there.
She raises an eyebrow at this. Child?
Yeah, he sort of kidnapped the queen's daughter.
Which queen?
The one of the city.
Lizard bitch.
What was her name?
Valcoria,
Savannah?
Vale.
He didn't kidnap her daughter.
Savannah Vale. Well, Savannah wanted to go, but it was.
Valcoria, Vale's
According to the lady, her daughter was kidnapped.
that right. Sorry, for some odd reason I was thinking of like his like god patron.
Mm.
So I fill her in on the details of the royal child absconding with these hooligan guild members. and how this child is A, probably in grave danger, and B, taken away from the mother by Orion without the mother's consent to be placed into grave danger.
So what were your thoughts on my husband again?
You know, he was a great boss. Could have paid me more, I'll be honest with you. He was very, very talented at magic. Lovely day we're having.
Quite. And she flicks through your pants, so it's more like just a very sharp than anything else. And then she just strangles you with her hands as she casts Cure Wounds on your neck.
Uncanny dodge.
And he breaks his neck.
I forget how much Cure Wounds does.
What level?
Oh, she's just giving this bitch level 1.
It's totally
1d8
not
plus
like,
spell casting.
2d8 phoning it in.
it's totally
plus
not
wisdom?
like I couldn't just lay hands on him as my SMR ability. But
It's 1d8 plus spell casting.
1d8 plus spell casting level or mod?
Modifier.
Mod.
Gotcha. Alright.
I didn't bring a pencil because I didn't think I'd do this much writing. This is supposed to be a shopping episode.
Well, you heal 9 points of hit points.
Points.
The 3 plus 6 modifier.
Tight.
But you do hear some pain as she just viciously grabs you. Omen, you hear Alvin go,
I head that way.
You go over there, you push the shrubbery apart, and you see the 7-foot-tall succubus straddling a 3-foot-tall gnome with her giant, comparatively, hands around his neck as a green light emanates around it. And she just seductively leans upward again and goes, Father, I've sinned.
Haven't we all? You know, you didn't have to heal him. You could have just choked him out right there. It would have done us all a favor, right?
I don't want him getting off on anything. And she just stands up and
That's
she...
fair. I think you did it on my leg earlier.
Too late, lady.
Like,
Somebody's got a king.
perfect. I do need to apologize on the, how the fuck would I say that? On the terms of which I summoned you, because it was quite rude. I think, right? That'd be the way this word it. Because I did stomp my amulet.
She walks closer to you, gets a little close for comfort, and she just kind of like puts a finger under your chin and goes, you can put it however your tongue wants to.
I stomped on your amulet. I apologize. It was quite rude. Not the way I should have summoned you. But whatever. Dire Straits.
She looks down at you, like leans over a little bit, chest out a little bit. I apologize. I'm here for 2 hours and 40 minutes.
Oh. Still
No.
appreciate
So all
your
three
healing.
of the fucking charges kicked
I still appreciate your healing.
You can kill him if you want. You're not on him now.
I promised my husband I wouldn't kill people.
I can spare him.
Your
He's
husband
dead.
is a mass murder... Mass attender. He's pious.
I see him every Sunday.
I run.
I'm just gonna fucking laugh at him.
So, as you get up to run, you see this before anybody else.
With my glasses, yes.
The orcs
My
are now aware
glasses.
of the half-orc skinning a T-Rex.
Oh, fuck.
And they're collecting themselves, and they're like speaking in orc and pointing in your guys' direction.
I'm gonna go give him a hand so we can speed things up a little bit.
Go for it, roll that.
You got a knife too?
Yeah.
Roll that survival.
It's an 18.
Alright.
With the +2?
When in doubt, I would like to climb a
dirty
tree.
20. Done.
Because the knife is a +2.
Yeah.
With your powers combined, you get about 3/4 of the way done for the desired amount of hide you'd need for him.
You
And
always-
then what?
You always make him assless.
You can slap some metal on the parts that are covered. You'll be fine.
You essentially have the choice to cut and run, or stay there and make another one in the attempts that, in the hopes that the orcs don't, kill you when they reach you.
It's just gonna turn into a bird and just fly away the moment they do. So
That is also true.
Get one of my spell slots back. She'd be like, "You fuckers, let's go!" Boom! Wait,
Do you have thaumaturgy?
what?
Do you have thaumaturgy?
Yeah, I have that.
Since I got 3/4 of what I need, and I do have that
You want to try to
help that I
intimidate him?
got from the tent, yeah, I'm gonna cut and run.
All right. Kalu decides, he looks up, he sees that and goes,
Okay.
he takes off when he can.
Look at this.
So we've all seen this from the bushes then. Them run.
Oh, yeah.
I do believe it's time to tuck tail and run.
Oh, I never
I
tuck.
believe you're right.
way ahead of you.
I never tuck.
What was it? Where's Mean Green?
Oh, she looks back and she pushes some of the shrubbery away. And you can see, and she pushes the bush out of the way so you can get a better view.
Fantastic. You might want to go get that checked out. Looks like some sort of abyssal crabs or something. I don't know.
Abyssal crabs.
And you see, for the first time since you've seen her, Degrizniak's daughter is relatively calm. She isn't moving quite... Sorry, she isn't moving much, of course, but she isn't, like, shaking or, like glancing around waiting for something to happen.
Insight check.
Not to cut this short. We got to split.
Degrizniak, he gets up, puts on his very...
His mangled
hat.
Very mangled hat.
Allegedly.
Yeah. He just cuts off the
No,
brim.
it's very
mangled.
mangled.
This is a very mangled hat.
What lot? We're in the forest.
He cuts off the part of the brim that's
Cord.
folding down in front of his eyes.
Just fold it back.
Good. Good.
We're headed off to my hometown. You're welcome to come with and stay. Plenty of food, rest, whatever you need. It's
Well,
on me.
we need to go to the cave first.
Cave.
Yeah.
What cave?
The cave where we met.
You're at the T-Rex. You're not with him yet.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm extending an invitation to the green.
Now, all right. I can carry one out. How are we planning on fleeing?
The little lady.
All right then. I can carry the little lady.
Mean Green's pretty fast.
Mm-hmm. All right then. She, a little harsher than normal, but time's a wasting.
God.
She grabs the girl. The girl's a little shaken at this, and she goes, "I'm sorry, dear, but we have to move now." And she moves into range so you two can now see her. And she goes, "I'm taking this one. Feel free to catch up." And she flies up.
Okay.
I'm gonna look
As
at
we're running over.
Grizz, shoulders are open. You're tired. Rest. Get on. Let's go. I'll carry you. I was kind of an ass last time. An ass in the air.
How are you planning? Well, we're just gonna run.
You said tuck tail and run. Yeah.
I went up a tree. I don't know if you heard that earlier.
Yeah, I did. Yeah.
You were up a tree.
Yep.
We're
Yeah.
gonna leave you here.
I thought you were gonna fly.
I have to get over there first.
Oh. Well, I can always dive out of the tree onto your back.
Long legs. Not that you're.
With the way your dice are
you look
rolling,
tight.
I'd
So
love
are
to
we-
see
are
you
we-
do
I
that.
didn't make it up the tree.
Am I in
that's
range
fine.
yet?
I mean, you can see them. Yes, you now can move to intercept them.
Okay.
Yes.
I'm gonna run over, and while I'm running over, I'm going to cast.
Shazam!
Nope. I'm going to cast. Conjure animals,
Tight.
and I'm going to conjure two
Giant squirrels.
giant eagles.
Fucking Gandalf.
I've only got one.
To fly.
Well, we're not fighting, so we don't need the models.
Not that you're aware of.
You summon. You open a rift into the void of space in the vacuum of time.
No. We
immemorial.
summon spirits that take the form. 4 spirits that take the form of the eagle.
You rip open a rift into the void of time and the rift of space itself and in all eternity.
I realized that was a mistake and then you just bring the spirits in.
No, I couldn't
I fucked
remember.
up. Yeah.
I was gonna make a
Avatar reference.
No, a Farscape. No. SC. Stargate. I was going to make a Stargate joke,
Never
Oh,
seen it.
okay.
but I couldn't remember the captain's name. He was like, oh, Captain pops out of the Stargate. But no, yes, you summon the Fae spirits that take the form of these giant eagles.
Caw-caw.
Right?
Okay.
Okie dokie then.
All right. Pick one, and I'll take the other one.
Wait. Good. Hold on. How are we divvying this up?
I don't care. Just get on one.
I get on the closest one.
Yeah, you managed to get on the closest giant eagle.
Okay. And I will tell the eagles, have them climb on your back and then follow me. And then I take form of a giant eagle.
Okay.
They're just gonna fly us into Mordor, right?
Close enough.
I'm assuming I'm just gonna get on one of these eagles and it's gonna be able to carry me. So
Huh?
actually, no, I'll just get a Roland's back. Fuck it.
So one for Kalu, one for you and Degrzniak, one for you and well, yeah, that should be enough, right?
Well, if 2 eagles,
3.
those 2,
Actually, yeah.
Because of you.
you're the 3rd eagle.
Yeah.
3
Grizz
eagles, 3
can ride
passengers.
you, and I can T-pose. You can carry me.
I would need to know how much weight a giant eagle can carry,
I'm not that
it is a large
creature.
creature.
and how much is its carrying capacity. Because the wings are built for itself, yes, and
He
for carrying
picked me up
X amount of
earlier.
stuff.
Yeah.
No, I know that. I'm asking like how much is too much.
Well, is it what's the is it in the
The
DM?
Grizz's dick doesn't weigh that much.
I'm not talking about that.
But yeah, as long as, if I'm doing the math correctly, Roland can carry. Oh no, my fans. Roland can carry Solomon. One of the eagles can carry Kalu, and one of the eagles can carry me and Grizz.
There we go.
480 pounds.
They can carry 480 pounds.
Yeah.
Now, real quick, where did you find this information?
Hold on, let me make sure this is.
6.
Because the main concern with this, like, you were the one who just, you realized where I was going with this. The main concern is that the eagle would probably be able to carry Kalu, but not most of his equipment.
Glad I don't have all of his equipment anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah, a light load for a giant eagle is up to 300 pounds, medium 300 to 600, and heavy is 600 to 900.
Now, how much do you weigh Kalu with yourself and all of that gear you've got on?
400 and something?
You're gonna have to drop about 100 pounds, buddy.
Just start yeeting it down.
Fuck no!
Just whip the great axes. Get rid of them.
Start the takeoff and just yeet them down at the orcs below.
The eagle would need to be able to take off for him to do that.
Yeah, with a medium load, it can take off. It's just going slower, right?
Yeah, because a heavy load is 600.
Okay. So first up, carrying capacity. Your carrying capacity is your strength score multiplied by 15. This is the weight in pounds that you can carry, which is high enough that most characters don't usually have to worry about it. Size and strength. Larger creatures can bear more weight, whereas tiny creatures can carry less. For example, for each size category above medium, double the creature's carrying capacity and the amount that it can push, drag, or lift.
Yep.
Okay, so
that sounds
it's
about
15.
Yeah. So that sounds about accurate with what Kalu was
15
speaking.
times 15.
well, no, it's 15 times
12.
I think the eagles, giant eagle. So 15 times 16
Doubled.
doubled.
All right. 480 pounds.
Okay. Yep. Okay. Yep.
That is the carrying capacity.
Of a giant eagle.
Yep.
And how much do you weigh with all your stuff?
More than
Kalu?
that right now. So, actually, hold on. I gotta.
Just drop some of those freaking great axes. They're not that great.
I don't have those anymore. Oh, wait, no, I still do. Got 3 of them.
So, on the back of the giant eagle with you, Alvin, Degrzniak is going to grip your shoulder determinedly, not forcibly. And he's going to go,
You have something I can throw down at those
Quaffles.
How much damage you looking to do?
Pepper bomb.
All of it.
Depends on how.
Can I just chuck like 4 of my spears at the oncoming orcs?
I did pick up a weapon, I believe.
Alright, so you would need to do that before getting on the eagle.
Oh yes, I got the other 4 spears, so I'll just hand those to him.
Okay.
There you go.
Yeah, fun.
Brigidier's next going to start chucking spears at him. He's going to take from his orcish heritage that you didn't know he had.
Yeah, all greens look alike.
Oh, of course, yeah.
A jig, there's a jig, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
He's calling you again.
I know.
2 out of 4 hit. Not bad, DeGriz. Not bad.
So yeah, I'm gonna start chucking my chuckable items, so spears and javelins,
And axes.
and then I'm just gonna drop whatever I don't need, which is probably gonna be that. I really wish I didn't have to drop it, but it'll most likely be that full plate armor.
Okay.
You took? Did you steal Gorn's armor?
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, you were
Unless you
wearing
want it.
you were wearing the full armor, weren't you?
No, he wasn't. He can't. It's too
No.
big. It's too small for him.
Oh, that's right. That was Gorn's armor. Yes.
Actually, let's see. Do I need? No, I don't need studded leather. I can get rid of that. But yes, he's gonna shed his own fucking armor.
Well, you won't have time. In order to
No, that's
properly
right.
doffed armor, it takes a few minutes.
1 minute,
Yeah.
according to the rule book.
Yeah.
It's faster if you cut it off. With a
Alright,
skinning
yes, the
knife.
spears are going.
So as you contemplate which items to
Spears.
get rid of and which ones to take,
Just throw shit in my bag of holding.
one of the orcs is going to lob a spear your way. And with a
Fuck off! I catch it.
Counter
yeah,
spell.
a 16
Catch him or deflect missile.
plus.
It'll hit.
Well, all right.
The fuck are my javelins? There they are. Those are going.
There we go.
Alright.
All right. It's going to be 1d6 plus 4 plus 1d8.
Alright, there we go.
That is 6.
Actually, I could have gotten on the damn bird without dropping anything.
Well, hurry up.
Wow. Yeah, I'm on the damn bird.
You take 11 points of piercing damage as the spear lodges itself into your exposed skin.
Yeah.
And the lot of you now are in the flying away process. You hear the orcs, vowing vengeance and death upon you and your clan.
It's a little late for that.
And then a couple of them revise it, saying, well, essentially vowing to basically have him meet his clan.
Good luck. Many have tried,
Yeah, a couple of them,
including your leader, multiple times.
Oh, if only you. If only you knew. So, congratulations, use of Master Yoda. You survived. Now, Roland cannot speak at the moment, but where exactly do the lot of you wish to go?
Oh, we're heading to the cave.
Okay. I'm assuming Roland is just taking head point on this one, so he's aiming in the rough direction where he believes the cave to be. Do the lot of you angle your eagles to follow?
I gave them orders. They follow my orders. I told them to follow me.
Yes, well, I like to be an asshole sometimes. And plus, they all have the option to jump.
Might as well do.
I don't. I'm clasped. He-Man. Whee!
I'll follow.
Just oddly, this is not the first time I've been carried like this. By you, nonetheless.
He gives you the mating cry of the giant eagle.
No. Just,
Not knowing that it's a mating cry, 5 giant eagle women approach him from behind.
I'm going to call on my latent ability and fry them all for dinner. What? Just Power Word. KFC.
He's got the white hair for it.
That is a
Omen
power
suddenly
Abraham.
spontaneously sprouts a beard and mustache.
And his suit that is red and white with the stripes.
he adjusts his red.
Here, Kentucky Fried Chicken.
What do you call that style of tie that he has anyway?
It's literally
Bolo?
just a type of bow tie.
Okay. Well, because I mean it's
Here at OFC.
Oh, Panda X, I don't have that anymore.
Owen fried chicken.
And a lot of you make some decent time. You do see that
Did we get a short rest in?
you will, assuming that you're not focusing on hanging on to the bird.
That's what Grizz is there for.
He's not holding on to you.
Oh. Fuck, I don't get anything back on a short rest anyway.
We'll
What
get
the
a
fuck?
long rest as soon as we can get to the cave. Don't worry.
Cool.
From this distance, you do see that the succubus paladin is currently flying in the general direction of the hunter's hall, and she's booking it.
Mm-hmm.
Now, she's got 3 hours with a flight speed, but it's still a pretty big fucking forest.
She's got 2 hours and 40 minutes worth of
Yep.
speed.
We'll book it because I can only have these
Mm-hmm.
eagles for so long.
Wait, isn't Dryfell on the other side of the forest from where we were?
So
Not necessarily the other side.
So
but,
like
yeah.
Hunter's Hall, the cave was like right here, and then the Emperor. The Hunter's Hall was over the northwest corner. Cave was down here.
I think it's. I wasn't here for
Oh,
it,
so if
but
we
it's
leave the
towards
forest,
the
we
cave.
can then
So the-
go around it to get to Dryfell?
Hit the cave.
We're
it's on
going
the way.
over it.
Do any of you wish to have meaningful role-playing conversations during this flight of
I
fancy?
can't.
I don't know.
Well, I could if I can use understand language.
You can speak to the others 3 on the backs of eagles.
Hey, Solomon!
I can't hear him.
The Grisniak's like, who the fuck is Solomon?
Man.
That's
Can't hear Alvin, but he can hear the goblin.
Selective hearing.
So the big guy who constantly tries to murder me, apparently he lied about his name. Shocker, I know.
I didn't know half-orcs could call their children Solomon. Normally they stop at 2 syllables.
Yeah, I could just drop
Mine
the
was
comprehend.
special.
Well,
I'm talking
no, it doesn't work on animals.
Mine was special.
the other big one that keeps trying to kill me. I should have been more specific.
I mean, a half-elf's a half-elf, man.
No, the Aarakocra. Or the
We
other
don't have an Aarakocra.
Sparky.
the
boom,
other
boom.
winged one, that one.
Uh,
He met Omen.
Yeah, he's just.
He was
Oh.
furious at Omen.
I don't remember.
I'll get to that. He sent me a text.
Oh.
A voice text?
Yeah. No, hence why my ringtone is "Hello, all my N-words." So-
Maggers.
Right?
Like
Now.
South Park.
Yeah. Look, buddy,
I ain't your buddy, pal.
I ain't your pal, asshole.
I ain't your asshole, guy.
I should certainly hope not. My asshole is considerably greener than you are.
I ain't your guy, friend.
Can I hear this from the where I am?
Please roll perception.
It'd be like a freaking 25.
Oh yeah, I'm good.
I ain't your guy.
Ooh, a 15.
friend.
18.
Oh, an
I
18?
ain't
You
your
can barely
friend, buddy.
hear some kind of going on between these two.
I
Just-
ain't your buddy, pal. I ain't your
Am I able to hear
pal,
this
guy.
from where I'm at?
I'm just
I
going.
ain't
For
your
you, I would
guy,
say no,
friend.
because we've got
I ain't
Roland in the
your
center,
friend, buddy.
the Grisniak and Alvin on the left, and Kalu's on the right.
Okay.
So, the Grisniak at some point in
many
time
feet are
just
in a mile?
goes, fuck it.
It was 2580.
Funny.
What?
3,000.
In a mile?
Yeah.
A mile is not a round number of feet.
Yeah, it's like 3,200.
80.
Oh, is that what it is?
Mm-hmm.
Hold on, let me just Google feet in a mile.
It does take you a while to get there, but you do manage to find... Roll survival, Roland, as you need to find...
Oh, 5,280. I was kind of close. I got the 280 right.
That's a nat 20.
Alright, the area lights up in a giant red glowing fucking aura from here. You hear an image you hear an image in the back of your head going, in a quarter mile, turn left.
Right.
It's a straight shot, but the GPS is going...
It's Jarvis. And be careful, there are 3 giant eagleses ready to mate.
Accident ahead in 1 mile. You're still on the fastest route.
Speed trap in 2.40 miles.
And when I say speed trap, I mean a trap.
Bitch got a penis.
It's a trap.
That's a trap.
Bitch got a dick.
Okay, so yeah,
Those are the worst.
And you managed to land before the cave, the familiar rib cage that starts out looking like trees and then it turns into like a rib cage type of.
Is there anything living here?
I mean, there are trees.
Yeah, but I'm talking about anything that
grass.
could be a threat to us.
This is the same cave, right?
Yes.
Do we all land in front of the cave?
Yes.
That's...
I
Was
turn
that?
to the succubus and I go,
Was
it's
that?
ribbed for your pleasure.
Okay.
Knowing full well that the succubus is well out of view at this point, because she went to the hunter's hall, not to the cave.
Oh. Wait, why did we not go to the hunter's hall?
24.
You don't see anything.
Okay.
That was way funnier if she were there.
I mean, like, forever, he's like, I'm pretty sure everything here is dead. I killed the last things when I disappeared for a little bit.
I'm just checking.
I can't understand.
So-
All I hear is,
Did you drop form?
in midair, I would fucking hope
No,
not.
once we
Oh,
landed.
we're
at
landed.
the
We've
cave.
landed.
Oh.
And you
The
dropped
lot of
form,
you
right?
have landed outside of the cave.
Ugh.
Yep. And I have to dismiss the birds because we're just about at the time limit, and then
Degrizniak, Alvin, and Kalu drop. Ah!
that's like 8 feet. So
Huh.
should be no damage.
What is
16
this
acrobatics.
And I'll turn to look at because you're on my back, right?
I was in your claws.
Oh, okay.
I was
well,
T-posing flying.
okay. So we'll drop you off, and then we'll
Make
drop
an
bird form.
acrobatics check to make sure I don't face plant.
No. you're
Roland,
good.
what are we doing back at this cave?
I would like... Okay, do not think that I'm agreeing with him. Rather, I had the same idea. There's a difference.
Great minds think alike.
We need a place to stay, and I have something I need to take care of here.
What about the hunter's hall?
Just in case you're like, need a torch?
What? You scared of a cave?
I want to be with my daughter, thank you very much.
That's
We'll meet
when
that's
you
a
have
good
children,
point.
maybe you'll understand.
Pay us first.
You're not dead, that's payment enough.
We will head to the Hunter's Hall tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
Fine.
Tomorrow.
He brings both hands up and he just brings his weapons back.
Good for me.
I mean, if worst comes to worst, I can always phone a friend and see if any
The
of
fuck's a phone?
That's what I call it. So I can mirror a friend. And
You
see
can
if
rock
any
a
of-
friend?
Yeah, I can rock a friend.
Whoa!
I said rock, not cock. Sometimes
Yeah,
they're the
that,
same
that
thing.
makes it better.
You rock them upside the head and then you cock them.
Oh boy.
I believe it's called
That's
cold
a
cocking.
felony.
Degrizniak pushes forward and goes into the cave.
Oh, you let him lead. That's a
Let's
great
go.
idea.
last time I was in there was
I'll grab some fuel for a fire.
I'll take
Alright.
first watch.
Your visit to the local speedway is very, very odd. Like, the teller just does not want to be there, constantly on her sending stone.
That's not odd. That's every speedway I've ever been to.
Silly wabbit, Twigs are for kids.
Twigs? I didn't bring any twigs. I brought some twigs next
No,
time.
you got twigs.
Yeah.
Silly druid. Twigs are for kids.
So, yeah, you've got fuel for the fire.
No, you're thinking of the
Degrizniak
switch.
is now going to lie down against the stone wall hat just on his lap now, and he just sprawls out there and exhales. The same type of exhale that you get when you've had a soldier who's been on tour for like 6 months straight, and he's finally had an opportunity to get into a fucking tub. A bathtub or a hot tub or even like a massage. All of this pent up years worth of stress is just
a year.
Six
months is a year.
Yes, it is when you're deployed. Yes.
Oh yeah, valid. Yeah, that's valid.
Military time is much different. And,
yeah, they got 24
time.
hours, so 6 months is a year.
Right.
Yeah. It's twice as many hours.
Years worth of stress is just leaving him at this moment, and it's just like you only now realize just how many wrinkles are on this goblin's face. He's old.
You know what's real smooth though? Different part of his anatomy.
I'm surprised that part of my anatomy works.
You're not that old.
I'm 67.
Oh.
No. Wait, goblins last for 80 years. 77.
Oh. You're gonna
Damn,
die
that's
soon.
long.
You should pay us now.
No.
77?
Yeah.
He had his daughter when he was 60?
Yeah.
Wow.
Like, you know,
he's spry for an old fucker.
Yeah, he is.
Old man Grizz.
at this point, I'm just gonna say, oh God, where the fuck did it go?
It left.
My friend, you need to retire and enjoy the last few you have left. I think I will escort him back to the hall right now.
He points. His eyes are closed. His head's against the stone wall, and he just kind of points out the entrance, and he goes,
Ask your druid friend. He has your payment.
Hold the fuck up. How long have you had?
Huh?
I don't have any payment. Maybe it's stolen from me.
"Yeah."
Solomon and I.
So
made
he's
that
got my
contact.
money?
For lack of a more accurate term, yes.
All right. Well, I immediately jump onto Roland's back.
You leave the cave and find Roland currently foraging for
Oh, I
twigs
thought
and
he had
stuff.
come back with wood. You
He
said
was
he-
getting He was
Oh.
getting fuel for the fire.
Okay, we have time to set up an ambush.
What's this way? I'm gonna kick back and relax.
Oh, that's right. You're already filthy rich because you're a head of state.
No.
The rest of us are
I
from a poor town.
I don't need money. I don't use it.
Oh, that's right. Wait, I don't use it either. I'm also a thief.
The only person who actually somewhat uses it is DeGrisniak, and he's giving it away. The rest of you are just filthy thieves.
I am not a thief.
You steal from nature.
I
You see that-
partake in
I
nature's
know.
bounty.
You see that tree? I'm gonna take it and make it my house.
Okay, I've stolen.
No, get it right. We're not thieves. Well, at
I've
least
stolen
Alvin.
twice.
Alvin is.
Once was from the thief to
I
prove a lesson or
repurpose
teach a lesson.
unused items.
He's like, hey, give me my purse. I'm like, you prove that I have it, not that I took it. Carlo.
Well,
and then the
I
second time
repurpose.
stole a sword.
I repurpose other people's items. I am not a thief.
In all fairness,
Yeah.
I didn't actually steal a sword. All intents and purposes, I did return it to him twice.
It's stealing with a due date.
Yeah.
I'm borrowing it.
It's recycling without consent.
I borrow without the intent to return.
Well, I mean, if they're dead, they're not going to use it, so...
Yeah.
But yes.
Burglary is different than looting a house of a dead guy.
So, yes, DeGrisniak has basically mentioned that Roland has your payment.
I want to set up an ambush by the mouth of the cave.
Okay. Roll stealth.
Oh no, the rogue has to roll stealth. What could possibly go wrong? 23.
Okay.
I'm going to say he has got dark vision, otherwise I'd just turn the sword off and make him stumble into something.
Right.
Because the only source of light right now is me.
So Carlo, did you want to also set up an ambush? Or what? Or do you want to make a more direct approach?
Punch the gnome out and take his stuff.
All right, reach into my crotch.
No, I'm just gonna. Tello's just gonna go and and sit down.
Alright. So, Roland, you have effectively gathered enough kindling as well as decent-sized branches. You know, pulling him inside, you'll be able to hack him up and shit.
I'm gonna hold my action until Roland gets back.
Please roll perception against Alvin's stealth in the cave.
Yeah, I don't think it's gonna. I mean, probably not, but 18.
No, you don't quite see them.
Nope.
But you make your way into the cave, following the light of Omen's sword. All right, he's in range of your ambush. What are you doing?
I'm gonna jump up on his back. I just kind of be like riding piggyback, and I'll go, "Hey, buddy."
He's gonna grab him and throw him on the ground.
All right, please make a
Gravel check.
Please make an athletics check with disadvantage because you are carrying kindling and a log.
Smack-
It
Yeah,
doesn't
he's
matter.
gonna
I
drop
got
it.
a 24.
Just smack it with the kindling.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Medium move.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah.
smack
Yeah.
it.
He's gonna drop. You could grab one of the sticks and.
Uncanny dodge.
You reach up and you try to hit him, but every time you reach up to hit him, the gnome just kind of like rolls to one side and then the other side.
Just back into a wall. With
Yeah. He's gonna.
You know it's Alvin on your back.
I know. He knows.
He doesn't want that monkey.
Flatten
on his
him.
back.
He's gonna back into the frickin' wall.
Okay.
He totally.
So you back into the wall.
I'm gonna get off before he does that.
You got a V shape
Alright.
left?
Huh?
You got a V shape left?
No.
No, he
I was gonna
doesn't.
say if you did giant spider.
Probably get stabbed.
Oh, like last time.
I mean, you could always just do the giant porcupine.
So
Or just polymorph him.
I
So
can
Alvin gets off of your back.
use thaumaturgy to make illusions, right?
What is your problem, Half Pint?
We just got some important news from Grizz. Kalu, would you like to tell him?
I'm gonna cast thaumaturgy stealthily and summon a giant-looking spider just to fucking terrorize him.
Isn't that usually like sound?
Now, thaumaturgy affects auditory and things like scent.
Oh,
The spell you're thinking of is minor illusion.
he'll know it by the smell and the sound.
Or, well, you could do it with prestidigitation too, but the illusions aren't very good.
But still, the sound of a giant spider.
Yeah, you can. I believe you can make that sound. Yes.
Yeah, just because I've heard it.
Yep.
I've also heard of displacer spider, so we'll mix that in there too.
Oh fuck! And I just dash in the cave.
Yes. Dash into the deep dark cave.
No, dash. I dash from the cave.
Oh, dash from the cave.
just
Yes, dash into the giant spider-infested forest.
Well, you know, the thing about proximity. People wouldn't swim in a swimming pool with a dead body floating in it, but there's so many corpses in the ocean.
I swim in a swimming pool with a dead body.
You're a very special case. For more than one reason.
It depends on how long they've been there. Is the pool green? Or is it still clear?
The ocean's pretty green.
Because if the pool's clear, that means it hasn't rotted yet, so I'm going to swim.
You're missing the point. What if it had been there a while, but they were very diligent about keeping up the chlorine?
Well, if it's still clear, I'm getting in.
That's the metric, not the corpse. Just the clarity of the water.
Yeah. The clearer the water, the cleaner it is.
Even if you're ducking underneath crime scene do not cross tape to get to the pool.
Well, that's even more of a party.
You do realize that he brought confined evidence to a party.
This is...
To get into it.
It ain't a party unless the coroner's invited.
Call an
And
ambulance,
for the-
but not for us.
For clarity's sake, that was the Star Wars campaign.
Yes, that was role-playing. That did not...
That was literally role-playing.
Usually, he's invited to the party before he acquires the drugs.
So,
The natural order of things.
but yes, Omen makes the scuttling sound of spiders. Alvin kind of freaks a little bit. Kalu was asked a question by Alvin if he wants to explain to the elf, half man.
As Elvin's fucking screaming. Ah!
Gone. Just
Poof, gone. Like, so he does remember.
half
He was
pint
not
that just left a wet trail out the
okay.
cave
On a
mouth
fucking
thinks that
D10,
you
how
have their
scared
money.
was he?
9.
he
Blind
left the
panic.
fucking trail.
A 10 is shit yourself.
Yes, the one that just left the wet trail at the cave mouth thinks you have our
And there's
money.
me fucking trying not to keel over. Just
So did you hear him?
No.
He
I know. I have all these people yelling in my ears. It's kind of hard to hear.
Loud noises.
He said that the guy who made a panic trail out the door thinks you have their money.
Oh. What?
I didn't say panic. I said wet.
I had all my stuff stolen just like you did. The only
I said
things
he
that I
thinks you have
have,
our money.
the
I
only,
didn't say you have it.
and I have no idea what you're talking about.
Degrees
Alright.
just kind of moans.
Fine, you guys can discuss it. I need to take care of something here.
What I have a. I think I know exactly what you're doing. What are
Well,
the rest
I mean-
of you doing? Father Solomon just.
right next to the Grizz, because that's where I was sitting.
Your sword just kind of goes.
You've got death, it's death grip because it's a source of light until you start the fucking fire.
Right?
Yeah.
Improvised torch.
Paolo's I'm just gonna curl up to fall over from where I'm at. Just curl up. He's already sitting, so he's just gonna. He's gonna pull out his multitude of weapons. He's gonna pile up his multitude of weapons in a bed and just lay down on top of
He's
that.
making a rat nest.
All right.
Yep.
Alright, so are you laying down on top of your weapons?
Yeah, my 6 spears, my 3 javelins. I've got a couple great axes.
He's not an orc, he's a dragon, but for weapons.
What are you doing? Because
I
you no
don't-
longer hear
yep.
the scuttling.
Oh, he was outside the cave at that point.
Yeah.
I know.
He just fucking appeared.
That's why I'm asking.
Well, I'm going to collect some wood of my own
Okay.
and then go back in and then lay it in a circle around me and just have a flaming circle protecting me.
Because I scared him that bad.
All right. It's a giant forest, so there's plenty of kindling. There's plenty of heavy duty
I
logs.
didn't even do much.
Takes you a good
Bless
like,
you.
takes about a good 20 minutes or so, but you
Oh,
manage
that
to
was-
get
I thought that was the cat.
Now I will say
If that was a cat, I don't think it'd have a head left.
No, I will say this: cat seasons do sound a little bit like that.
Yeah.
But
The thank you was what tipped me off.
you thought you
Was it?
that was the cat. What are you talking about?
I've gone insane.
was a pushy cat.
the grung's not here.
This is hour 38 of being awake.
Well, you did have about
So
I did get 40 minutes of
Right.
sleep.
after getting back into the cave, you start circling yourself with the wood.
Hours ago.
And you light it on fire.
We're gonna have a smoke
burns.
You would know that this thing is
Ring
probably
of
only going to
fire.
last about 2 hours.
That's enough for me to get to sleep.
Okay. Alright. I'm seeing as how everybody else is getting the first good night's rest in quite a number of sessions, actually. The only one left is you.
You want me to make the sleepy roll now?
No. Not yet.
Are we
Shut
gonna,
up, lady.
Are we gonna end this before we take dreams?
We will end
So he's going
it
to
on
approach.
the roll dream.
Oh,
He's
fuck.
going to approach the altar in the back of the cave. And he's going to take the oath.
Proceed.
What? What oath? What do you mean, what oath?
You take the pendant.
I mean,
into
that
your
was like
hand.
7 months ago.
Yeah, I know.
About damn time.
Are you becoming a warlock? True.
Oh, he's abandoning his
That would be interesting. Actually.
druidic path for the path of evil, and he's going to turn into this. He's going to turn into a herald.
Spoiler alert, I was a time paradox the entire time. The druid was me when I was younger. This is what you have to look forward to. Personally, I think I went up in the world.
I don't know who this character is. We didn't establish.
He's the herald.
I thought that this was. I thought I had it written down.
I can look it up for you. What is it?
Oh, I know you wrote it down at some point because I sent you the text.
Subconsciously, he didn't want to take the oath, so he forgot it.
I mean, I'm very much so convinced that he hasn't wanted to take the oath either.
Who, Carl or Roland?
Pick one. For decent reasons.
Do I have to pick just one?
Hmm?
Do I just pick one?
And pick one if you'd like.
I rolled a 6 on the d6. I was hoping I'd get 1 or 2. Let's try this again. 4. Fuck.
Holy crap! What month was that?
5?
Oh, it was a while ago.
5. I've never done this well on a d6. That's a 6. 3. God fucking damn. 1. I choose 1.
Alright, what's the one?
Oh, fuck. I didn't think that part through either. Alright. Evens Carl, odds Roland. Odds it's Roland. Roland doesn't want to take the oath.
Okay then.
Nailed it. 10 out of 10.
10 out of 10, best game ever. I shall simply find it again.
Okay.
All
right, ready?
Oh, okay, fine.
So yes, he holds up faces the altar, holds up the amulet. Should the moon split and the stars fade from sight, the chosen will rise with a great amount of Snow White. When the gods are gone and the devils are dead, the chosen shall dawn on a steed blazing red. As sun's rays weaken and daggers strike at thine back, the chosen will awaken atop a horse abyssal black. And as you all wallow near the end of your twisted tale, the chosen shall lead along a stallion deathly pale. We are the horsemen.
That was cool.
The pendant emits a ghastly green, well,
P.U.
a ghastly green aura. It lights up the room, cascading around corners, almost like a living being itself. The altar seems to emit a similar light, only, well, a bit more common. Is a pure white light as it shines through the entirety of the cavern. The lot of you, even though you're at the entrance of this cave, you do see this light emanating from deep inside. And while the lot of you can only hazard a guess as to what's going on over there, Roland, you feel who you are melt. You feel the bonds for your master and your, well, basically niece melt away as though they are unimportant.
Oh, niece?
Well, your master had a daughter, and she's not
Yeah.
exactly your sister.
Right.
Niece, daughter, sister, cousin, whatever.
It's in Alabama. Can't be all those things.
Yeah. But Fiona and your master, the connections you had for them melt away to distant memories of just people you've known. Even your connection to nature itself feels less like... It feels less like something that's right and more like a necessary tool. The people you've met along the way also appear small in nature, as you are filled with so many faces from so many lifetimes, from so many regions. And you feel connected to every single person inside this cave, inside this temple.
All
What was your
700 of
alignment?
them.
Kinda good.
Your alignment has also been shifted
Oh, great.
to lawful neutral.
Okay. Okay.
Everybody getting alignment switches. Good thing I don't have an alignment.
Yes, you do.
Chaotic.
We're just not acting on it too much.
No, I don't.
It depends on really.
Just because you haven't recorded it doesn't mean you don't have one.
This is the updated sheet too, where he wrote on it. I never wrote it in.
Did I? I don't
Yeah.
think we. No, the updated stuff was for the spells primarily, like figuring out what that
And
was
you
for.
wrote on this one as well.
What is the alignment of the Raven Queen?
What her alignment is, not my
I
alignment.
think,
You
it's
have to
chaotic
be-
good.
That's for paladins.
Yeah.
Oh.
Paladins have to be the same alignment.
Yeah.
You have now.
I am what I am.
I shall now explain to you why I did what I did the last time you woke up from a nap. The pendant acts as a leech. It will eat on its host body until a mutual bond has been formed. Every night, you would, unwillingly, be forced into the dreams of the companions around you within a certain distance,
Okay.
forcing you to not gain a full night's rest in the context of increments. First day, just a little paler. Second day, paler still, a couple of strained muscles here and there. On the seventh day, death. And each time
I'm
you
trying to
would be
remember how
forced
many.
to-
I'm trying to remember how many days it's been since I started wearing the amulet. It's been more than 7 days.
It's been more than 7 days, yes, but it takes time to get to that because it has to eat away at you until then.
Okay.
It was unwilling now, and I will now have to officialize the abilities that the pendant gives you. But congratulations, Horseman of Dreams.
Okay.
Which, now that I'm thinking about it, I realized, scratch the lawful neutral, you are now chaotic neutral.
Oh crap.
More in the instance of a dream is hard to control.
Okay. I can deal with the alignment shift, but if the
You don't have to
If
act on
the
it too much.
right, well, but I'm saying that if the first holder of the amulet was a what we now call a monk, I think monks have to be
to a
lawful.
commercial.
Huh? Say again?
Oh, god damn it.
Oh. Do not worry, your questions can be asked.
Oh,
and
okay, there
answered.
we go.
Well, yeah, I know that alignment doesn't matter as much in 5th edition, but in all the previous editions, the monks had by definition had to be lawful in some form or fashion.
Yep.
Lawful evil, lawful neutral, lawful good.
Mm-hmm.
And if the first holder of this was a monk,
Well, perhaps this next bit of information will help you understand that a little bit more. You're not alone in your own head.
okay.
Specifically speaking,
Bless you.
you now have vivid memories flooding through you of times that were not you.
Okay.
And you are now feeling more souls inside that pendant that you ever did before.
So we're going the
And if you remember,
the a la carte route, huh?
You know what? That's a good analogy. That is a damn good analogy. Because if you remember, you did have a trip where you went into this semi-dream world where you saw the paintings of the various pendant wielders, and how Siegfried was the only painting on his lane, and you saw one that had your pendant on. It was extending very, very far, and it had a couple of faces that you recognized, including the monk and the drow.
Yep, I remember that.
The initial ability that you will have is a simple one. Dream Diver.
Okay.
On any point in time, you can enter an unconscious person's dreamscape, essentially, uncovering their deepest secrets and desires. A conscious one can either resist or allow access. The more powerful the mind, the harder this is, and the more minds that are inside that head, the more confusing it can be.
So, Dream Diver, jump into...
You can jump into the subconscious of a humanoid target, so no diving into animals.
The humanoid, you mean like a playable race?
Yes.
Yeah.
And now with that out of the way,
Alright.
please, everyone who is going to get sleep this night, please roll a d20.
Is that me?
Do you want to roll a d20?
Well, I would like to sleep.
Alright.
Get a rest.
Would you like to enter your allies' dreams?
No, I'm not sleeping. That's going to keep me awake.
No. Not tonight.
I got a 13.
Oh, 9?
It's an 8.
Oh, an 8. Well, 8 through 13 are like just nothings.
Neutral.
You just don't dream anything.
19.
19,
that's
8,
good.
13. So yeah, you don't dream anything either. So that's good to know.
Yeah, but I am still sore from battle, so I'm going to make it so I don't sleep a full sleep. Alright.
Well, mine is...
Just because.
Does anybody have any food?
Well, that fucking sucks.
What'd you get?
A 1.
A 2.
Ha!
Damn it!
So close.
I was hoping for the 1.
Yeah.
hoping for the 1.
More
No!
marks of insanity. Yes.
He doesn't have any.
Doesn't he?
I've got all of them.
Yeah, they swapped.
Oh.
Because of the dream.
Wait.
If it had been a 2, you would have seen, or if it had been a 1, you would have seen Kalu wake up and then it just plunged a dagger in his heart. Yeah, no, fuck this.
It would have been a 1. You would have seen Kala walk over, wake me up, give it back. Fine.
Just walk over. I know you have it. Hand it over.
Would it be like a
We'd be swapping skulls.
Swapping skull. That is, that
That's
sounds like a euphemism for something.
right? Someone looked it up in Urban Dictionary.
Picked up a guy in Grindr. We totally swapped skulls.
What was your roll again, Roland?
19.
19.
Out of 13.
And the Grizz got a 19 as well.
Oh, he's gonna have a good night.
For the first night in about 3 years.
Good night.
But congratulations, you are at the final stretch of the Dragon's Forest, and now the only real things that you would need to do until the Dreifell arc officially begins would be where you go immediately after the Dragon's Forest, and whether or not you do shopping episodes, like genuine shopping episodes.
Well, I think we should head to the. Personally, I think we should head to the
Hunter's Hall?
Well, yeah, we're gonna have to head to the Hunter's Hall first to get to reunite de Grisniak with his daughter
And all the possessions we left at the Hunter's Hall.
I know I left some boots
So
to
the
get
whole
made.
arm thing is great, but you know
I gotta get some stuff made.
When you're
So
playing
yeah.
instruments and have to cut holes in the masks, just take the fucking masks off.
But that's been happening for like a while.
But
Yeah.
it's the still same thing.
Well, the whole thing's a fucking joke.
Well,
It's a freaking pandemic. We know that.
the top one, it's got
Everything
the nose
doesn't-
covered, yeah. But the bottom one, it does. Neither of them help. But really,
You see that?
you're playing instruments. Just take the fucking thing off.
You see
Or
that?
don't play.
Oh, and here's the
You
thing.
see, that's
right?
why I made a plague doctor mask.
He wouldn't be
So
able
you
to
can play the flute.
either.
Speaking of,
Yeah, I gotta find the lenses.
Um,
Over there somewhere.
well, and
Well,
the thing is, like, statistically speaking, children 13 and under are not affected. Okay? 13 to 19, I mean, unless you have major complications like, you're dying of cancer, you don't have any issues with it.
Yeah.
Alright? All this, oh my god, we have to get the kids vaccinated is bullshit.
Think of the children. Think of the children.
Oh, it's bullshit.
Think of the children has always been the final cry of tyranny, though.
Oh, think of the adults that have to stay home because the kids are out of school.
Oh, I
That's
just
what we need to
realized
think
something.
about.
Oh, I realized something fucking good.
Are you gonna share
And that
this
would be-
information with us?
Nope.
Okay.
He's gonna beat off to it later.
Yeah.
Alright.
And on that, I'm out.
For those of you off stream, Zach just picked up a box of ammunition of elephant round killers.
Rhinos.
Rhino killers, yeah.
I didn't need another reason to leave, but you gave me one. Oh, that hurt. Alright, I'm gonna go home and maybe sleep, or maybe my head will hit the pillow and then I'll be like, oh, there's the energy.
That's probably what'll happen.
Right. I hate that when that happens when you get home and, when you're tired as heck and you get home and you lay down and you just can't get to sleep. You're just like, really? What is this?
Good night, everybody. Did you need a drive home?
I'm good.
You got Uber or something?
No, I have a car.
Okay, good.
You can be up.
Will you be alright?
Yeah, I'll be fine.
Text somebody when you get home.
Just anyone? Or like
Okay, one of us.
Okay. I can do that.
All right.
It will be done then.
It shall be done.
Whoo, boy, this is next week's gonna be interesting.
Alright.
Both in the Tales of Dryfell campaign and in the campaign with
Yeah, are
Ryan.
we finally gonna get some combat in the Tales of Dryfell?
I mean,
I'm hoping
it
so.
depends. It depends on how many. Well, the thing is, like, I genuinely want, Lynn to be there for that
Yes.
as well.
Well, I mean, she was here tonight.
But these are going to be something of a teaser to what you'll be encountering on the Tales of Dryfell.
fucking mimics.
Fuck off. If they were mimics, I wouldn't be showing you a fucking chest.
Oh, so the plastic boxes you set down are going to be a foreshadowing for something.
The what?
The plastic boxes you just sat down that I can't.
So
with some
we
braids.
have 4 chests.
Mm-hmm.
We have 2 braziers. So think flaming cauldrons on legs.
Mm-hmm.
And then there are 3 barrels. So apparently we're gonna do some investigating in some rooms.
No, apparently we're about to have some cultic sacrifices, some cult sacrifices up in here. So yeah.
Oh, it's going to be interesting
All right.
indeed. But
Gentlemen?
good night to you as well,
Yes,
Carl.
good night.
We shall see you on Monday for the Tales of Dryfell,
Yes,
Session
you
3.
You should.
And the investigation of the one named Dixon.
Who?
Oh, you didn't remember. Oh, well.
I'm horrible with names. I'm sorry. No, honestly.
That's
why.
fine.
That's why I write them all down. Is because like I seriously I'm shit with names.
Mm-hmm. And that is the end of Session 18.
All right,
Bada bing.
Matt.
Bada
Good
boom.
night.
Yeah. See ya.